problem with
What?
World of Warcraft is it's like a DM in D&D that has made too many DM PCs. Like, look at how well we can make stuff happen while you're around, seeing and having no impact. Let me railroad you into the story as much as possible. Let me not compel you to want to engage with the story, you know? Let me tell you
Right,
what the
right.
story is.
God, this looks terrible.
Oh man, I get to play PvP story mode, where I still don't see any of the enemies. The war campaign. Why do they need a war campaign? I thought World of Warcraft was already like war, like it's in the name. You know? Isn't the campaign about a war? There's a war within the war now.
Yeah.
Damn, her face all busted. She looked borderline like her parents drank alcohol when she was pregnant.
I'd still tap it.
She,
Who?
she got the Scarlett Johansson face.
Who?
Jaina
Jaina?
Proudmore, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Sorry, that's a. You say that? It's just because she's seen a lot of shit.
Oh yeah, she's seen a lot of the fucking other side of Yeast.
She been
Oh, see,
used and abused.
the problem with Jaina is that Jaina
Her
is
dad drank rum, and her mom did
no,
too.
nope. Jaina has done so much for the Horde, and at every turn they have betrayed her. Jaina literally lost her dad, her brother, her. It's just like she's just done. Like she was the one. Like literally, the only reason the Horde still exists in World of Warcraft or in Blizzard is because Jaina exists. If it weren't for Jaina, the previous King of Stormwind would have killed you all. And he was strong enough to do it by himself, and he didn't. So, and
Then why
just
did he died?
no, he really want. He died so that the Horde and the Alliance could live. Literally, he goaded. So what happened was the Burning Legion came, and uh, so basically, the Kill Jaden showed up, and we weren't ready at all. And Kill Jaden had sent Gul'dan ahead to basically catch the Alliance and the Horde army off guard, caught us off guard, and so they were trying to retreat, and they were using a colossal, which is a type of demon, to pull our ships, you know, closer to hold them down so that the demon army could catch up. And he jumped off and 1v1 the colossal, killed it, and
I
then got
can't skip.
overwhelmed.
I can't skip.
No,
You're gonna have to watch me watch Sourfang get all fucked up again. Man, this is bullshit. So this is why everybody got mad, cause you're just gonna shit on legacies here
what do you
and
mean?
make me watch it.
What are you watching?
And watch you force somebody to watch that shame.
Oh,
That's
Cao Feng
horrible.
was doing horrible things in the name of the Horde
Sourfang's a
under
goat.
under the banner of Sylvanas. That's why he eventually turned on it. He even tells you, like, if when you play through the story, Cao Feng begs Anduin to
No,
kill the
I've
Horde.
seen no. I've seen the whole story. I've seen the whole story. I already know the whole story.
He's like, yeah, the Horde needs to
So
be
I'm saying I don't want to
destroyed.
watch it all again.
Oh,
And to be honest,
yeah.
Tyrion should have. Jaina is the prop. Jaina is the cause of 90% of the. Like, you can blame a lot of what's going on, to be honest,
I don't know. You act
but
like Anduin Rin didn't have a few times where he just couldn't pull the trigger.
no, Anduin Wren is not his father. He's trash. He's garbage.
That's what I'm saying.
Like, Anduin's garbage. He's a bitch. He'll always be a bitch because of how he was raised. He's like he can't even use that sword that's in his hand. So
The muzzle, your dog, your majesty.
Sylvanas Windrunner, you have led the Horde to a place without honor. Lordaeron is
the
ours.
reality is, if Varian was here, he would have just killed her outright.
Your father would be
But
so
Varian was a
proud.
lot stronger
Is
than
it?
Anduin will ever be.
You've gotten it all bloody.
Only one of us wanted this war.
You call for peace when it suits you, little lion. But you're quick enough to kill.
I should have killed you.
King Varian was godlike.
How rude, sister. You're a guest in my home.
Your home. You desecrate that throne with your
King Varian made people want to play Warrior, even though Warrior is one of the oldest characters in the game.
Put the torch to Teldrassil.
Because that nigga was like, oh,
But
I'm
I fear
underpowered?
those who burned.
Don't give a fuck. I'm about to get in that ass.
I will not make that mistake again. Surrender.
That nigga was like, oh yeah, you're the Lich King. I hear you're kind of strong. Come at me, bro. Like, what?
Do you lift though?
He's like, oh yeah, you're Thrall, aren't you? They said you're like some savior or something, this, that, and the other. Come
They
at
said
me,
you're
bro.
big. You know how to hold hammers.
Come at me, bruh. What? Oh, you're Rush? Come at me, bruh. Sylvanas? Come at me, bruh. He just didn't give a fuck ever. Wait, but that's her sister. Why is her sister pointing a bow at her?
Cause she's gone too far. Sylvanas is they were building Sylvanas up to be the big bad. She really is, cause she's responsible for Shadowlands.
Well,
They
actually,
have to make Sylvanas be evil.
ironically though, I think Jaina is the
But
cause of.
Sylvanas causes the final rupture by changing all the balance by finally cracking the fucking forge
Yes.
open that
So
created the helmet.
Sylvanas is evil, but Jaina is bad. And what I mean by that is she's not an evil person, but Jaina caused all of this. Because Jaina had the ability to save Arthas, and she failed.
A number of people could have prevented the
No.
fall of Arthas.
No, only one person could have.
What about the guys that fought with him until he got completely corrupted?
Yeah, that's my point. They couldn't even stop it because nobody saw it. Nobody saw it but Jaina.
Alright,
she
I got
did
Magni, boys.
There's
He
the question.
He said, come see me in Silithus, homie.
So all this, everything that's going on is Jaina's fault. Obviously,
Frozen Throne?
no.
You don't think he
All
was
he-
going too far already? He
pursued.
pursued them after routing them.
You can literally pinpoint the point where Arthas fell, and it was the moment that Jaina abandoned him.
So you're saying he should have kept pursuing after the route, after the hella wins, like he took
None
hella
of that
W's.
He was already corrupt at that point. None of that's important. There's no stopping that because he was already infected or corrupt.
You're saying the call alone?
The culling of Strathamine was the breaking point, and Uther was
Oh,
going to walk.
Strathholm? What?
Uther was going to walk regardless, but Jaina should not have.
Yeah.
If Jaina had not walked, Arthas would not have.
Yeah.
Arthas would not have fallen. It's like people always say, like when
Yeah, they screwed up the
people-
lore. Yeah, everybody agrees.
If I lived back in the time of World War II, I would not have
Exactly.
gone along. Yes, you would have. But even if you don't think you would have, history would have been better if
Yeah.
Hitler had friends who were Jewish, who were decent people.
Yeah, I agree with my brother. The Lich King was part of the balance.
Because if you
There always had to be a Lich King, and Sylvanas fucked it all up. Yeah, because otherwise the Forsaken have nobody to control them. And then also, not only that, but the souls trapped in the
Well,
thing got freed
Obama
too.
can fuck it up. The Lich King's still alive. He can't be killed.
No,
So-
but the things that hold all the souls of the power and all that, the artifacts that were forged in that fucking thing, all their power was unleashed. That's what broke the separation between the Shadowlands and here.
Look at you. You already fucking went over there. Sitting here waiting on you.
Oh, I thought we were
Yeah.
going. I thought we were going to. I thought this is what we were doing.
Yeah, but I was waiting on you to finish that before we left for that. It's fine.
But that's what they're saying. Like, yes, Ner'zhul was sealed in the helmet, but the whole thing is the thing that they're revealing for the Shadowlands content is the forge of, like, that's
certain anymore. But
and especially with all the timeline fracturing, because they haven't even resolved the Shadowlands is also going to resolve what the final timeline looks like with the results of
with the
Enzoth too.
retcon, I'm not certain about the anymore because the armor is where Nilzul was sealed. Particularly, he was sealed in
But
the chest.
also, Frostmourne itself captured a megaton of souls.
Yes, but Frostmourne is not related to Narzul.
Yes, but it also is related to the release of the power in the helmet, from what I've seen in the retcon.
That's because he got retcon.
Are you manually flying, or did you take a flight path?
Well, because apparently the guy after what's his name, the new Lich King is kind of soft by comparison.
No, he's hibernating. The new Volvar, who back in you'll know him from Classic
Right.
or Ella. He was the king of Stormwind, the steward of Stormwind.
Yeah, but I'm saying according to this, basically the only person who could wield Frostmourne and the helm and all that shit with like the greatest power was Arthas, and like there will never be anyone like that.
Well, no, Arthas was just anybody could have wielded that sword and used that helmet. The reason Arthas was so effective was because Arthas was a goat, regardless of it.
Right, that's what I mean. But that's what I mean is the power level of the power level after post Arthas is not attainable.
What's his name? He was the brother of Varian's father. I can't remember his name anymore. I think it was I think his name was Anduin as well, or Aiden or something. But they are paladins, and the zenith of paladins are loved by the light, and they're so powerful that they will annihilate.
Oh,
armies.
it was something about Arthas had killed so many souls and trapped them on this side in combination with his, like, he basically fused. Arthas basically was so goat, he fused all the power of the sword and Frostmourne and the helm to basically make it all synonymous, essentially.
Well, he
And so
basically-
the only way to keep all the souls he fucked up the balance, but also he was the gatekeeper of the balance at the same time, because that's like the purpose of the Lich King or some shit.
Well, the Lich King was order to weaken humanity with vast numbers of hordes of undead to weaken the fighting forces here, as in the Night Elves, the Trolls, the humans, because they could fight against, they would have more people to fight against. Because the last war that they got body bagged by Illidan, Malfurion, and a bunch of others. So they didn't really want to fight them again. So what they wanted to do was weaken them with the Horde, because if you...
Oh, my bad. Was I not supposed to be doing the Magni Heart of Azerite stuff right now?
No, that's exactly what you're supposed
Headed
to do.
there. I'm right behind you.
Okay.
And so that's what happened. They wanted to use the Horde to weaken it. However,
Just look at this fucking big ass.
who
Okay, I have my Heart of Azerite. That's all I needed, right? And then he's gonna give me the Azerite gear. My first
Narzul,
Azerite gear.
yeah, now you should be able to do this. Narzul was the person that they were enslaving, who is inside the helmet, who was inside the armor, not the helmet. He is a soul of an orc. He was the original orc warlock. The first orc was controlling him the same way he was doing Gul'dan, which with the promise of power that will probably never come to pass, so on and so forth. And what ended up happening is Gul'dan betrayed him because basically Narzul realized that the warlock power was no good. He didn't want it for his people. He wanted to return back to the shamanistic ways because he was basically the zenith of shamans before he learned how to use that power, and then he tried to go back on it and ended up Gul'dan snitched on him, so as a punishment, Sargeras killed him over and over again and wrenched his soul from his body and put it in an eternal, like, state of misery. And then the reason he did that is because, as an orc, they don't fear death as long as it's an honorable one, because they'll go back to be with the souls of their fallen brethren. So that's why he rend his soul from his body to keep that from happening. So he ruined even death for him. Then he made the guy swear fealty to him, and then imprisoned him in the armor, and made him go be the Lich King. Narzul realized that Arthas was stronger than him, and if he combined with Arthas, he would no longer have to be a slave to Sargeras. So that's why he combined with Arthas and allowed Arthas to have the dominant personality, so that he could escape the enslavement of Sargeras, and because he knew Arthas could the Legion before he even got Frostmourne, and afterwards it was a rip. So that they just worked. Like, you can actually see the difference between the Horde before Arthas and after. Before, they attacked indiscriminately. Like, when they attacked Lordaeron, they just, they wiped everything out and killed everything. Under Arthas, they only attacked specific things.
Soldier.
And that's because the tiny bit of Arthas that remained held the elite or the Horde back, even though it was only the smallest part. And he kept trying to get rid of that part of him. He couldn't find out where it was to get rid of it. He even ripped his own heart out and threw it into the moats in the front of Iceborne Citadel, because he thought maybe that was what it was. But what he didn't realize was it was the love that he had for Jaina that was causing him not to destroy the world, because she was still out there somewhere. Hence why I said it's Jaina, like, everything is Jaina's fault. Like, she's such a dumbass. But that whole saga,
Everyone is here.
we lost
What news do you
so
bring,
many
Master?
goats.
Horde agents.
We lost Alexander. Obviously, we didn't lose him right there, but we ended up losing him because he used up. We lost Uther. I mean, we lost so many people, and that's not even talking of the Scarlet Crusade people. Jesus Christ. There's so many goats in the Scarlet Crusade that were tricked by Balthazar.
Jaina, perhaps you could help us see what this survivor has witnessed.
It's a simple enough spell, provided the subject is cooperative. Show us. Show us what happened.
It be not Balthazar alone, but the legions I command. Because originally demons were the ones who
You are always welcome in Stormwind.
led the undead forces. But if you notice, during Arthas' whole time, his whole reign, you never saw demons with undead. You just saw undead.
Of the Zandalari. We won't have the power to stop them.
If he would kill demons, they kind of body
Take the
bag us.
7th Legion vessel along as an escort. Secure a base of operations in Kultiris. Our plan must not fail.
Though you'll find out all the Dreadlords that Arthas killed, none of them are dead. So, yay.
No one's dead anymore. Shadowlands is out.
No, I'm not talking about that. You can't kill a Dreadlord on Azeroth. You have to kill them in their
Right.
home.
Same rules as D&D.
So
You think this is my first time?
that's why Sargeras, like, you face Sargeras here so many times, we've been beaten here so many times, but it's like, why isn't he dead? Well, you can't kill him here.
But you do shame them every time you beat them here and send them back, because then they
Just
have
an
to
act.
plot it. They have to plot on a new way to trick their way back into the
Yeah, but a lot of them
pyramids of
don't
a
mind
play.
that. A lot of them don't mind that. Like some of them, and a lot of them learn and grow. Like some of them, I don't even think.
Be careful.
Like a lot of them learn to not even want to serve Sargeras due to like the folly and all of it. I think. Yeah, it's absolutely hilarious. The funniest bit I think I find is the the Varian one where she cost Varian his life. I think that one kind of screwed her over because mentally, I think that's what was her final breaking point. Because I think they had an inappropriate relationship going on. Because his wife's been dead for, ever.
The time for
And
dreaming
her
is
lover's been dead
We
for
all have our goals.
unattainable because he
I
was
hope
the
this
Lich King, so
works.
dead for also ever.
Oh, that is one ugly helmet.
But yeah, her and Varian were always together. She's always talking about, no, don't kill the Horde, Varian. You don't have to do that. He's like, well, why not? I could kill them all right now. It's so easy. Have compassion. And so is Tyrande, which are the two nicest people of the Alliance. Like back in the day, they were ones calling not to eradicate the Horde, and now they're the ones saying kill every last one of them. So, but what about the ones that aren't evil? Kill them too. Jesus. It's like Jesus fuck.
What's yours?
And Varian was the one saying no.
Where you at, man?
I'm already going through all these quests, bro.
Okay. So am I.
Like there's nothing you can do. You just
I was
you have
watching the
to do it.
cutscenes, though.
Yeah, I don't have time for the cutscenes. That's why I watched all of them already. I don't want to watch them in the game necessarily. I'm not trying to play fucking
I've never
Xenogear.
seen them though.
Oh, you haven't seen him? Okay, I see. I'm not trying to play Xenosaga or
Bro, I
Xenogears.
boosted.
I boosted too, but I'm saying literally I would just spend time. I respect Blizzard's ability to make cutscenes and like little mini movies. So I've
Yeah,
watched all
people,
the lore and shit.
No,
people who
I meant my first tune, the
no,
Horde tune.
you understand the context of everything.
Yep. So for me, I've been watching WoW like a movie.
You can watch WoW from Tata.
Oh, it's
all the way-
hours. I think it's up to like 18 hours or so now. Maybe
Yeah,
it's
more than
at
that.
least 10.
It's more than that. It's just I think it's like 5 to 6 hours just for BFA.
Oh, really?
And that was that was before Ashara, so it's probably.
See, but I don't even know how long it like actually is because I used to just let it play. You know what I mean? I don't know. So it's one of the because like I'll have those times when I'll go back to like when you zoom back because they also do the ones that do the entire Warcraft story and then also do the full with the WoW. So I would watch back to the Frozen Throne stuff and see the fight between the two Horde leaders or the Orc leaders, technically.
It's about 5 to 6 hours. It's about 5 to 6. Only about 5 to 6. The game has like I think like 10 hours.
Because also they don't forget they string the announcement trailers in between as well.
The other one there too. What was that one? The last one. The
Honestly, can you find one of those and I'll just stream it in Discord and watch it?
last expansion, the one we were just playing through.
I kind
That
of
one
want to watch one of those.
really long. That's
Do
why
a
I never watched.
marathon.
They were so long.
They're lovely though. I'll stream it right now and just watch fucking content stories. We can do the BFA story. I'll pull up the BFA cutscenes. I don't want to watch them in game and have it take up my time doing shit. But I'll pull that up. You want to see the BFA story, homie?
BFA stories interesting.
No,
Here for sure.
All
Yeah,
cinematics for BFA are only 37 minutes. Wow.
Yeah, that's just the cinematics. You can't do that though. You'll miss so much context.
Yeah, that's true. But right now I'm just doing the cinematics.
There's there's a lot of quest context that's needed. It doesn't make any sense. I tried doing that and it didn't work.
No, the best ones have. The best ones have. The best ones have. Text, and then I just watch some of the like ones where people they don't really have it as much, but like where people play the game and have the content from the game as part of the story. So,
Jaina context is part of it.
Lord Sarfang.
Like that, just the Jaina part where she's like lost in the fucking woods of wherever.
I'm gonna stream this.
Like a whole hour.
Stream this to the Discord.
How many do you?
What expansion that was? I think it was Kata. I think he gets killed in
They will
Warlord.
come for us
Is it
now.
Warlords that he dies in?
All of them.
I don't remember what expansion Tyrion dies in, but they were all like so super shocked that he died so easily, and I was like, why are you surprised?
Yeah, this is when everybody said, transmog your shoulder pads off.
They were like, why are you so surprised that Tyrion got done up? And I was like, they're like, oh, but he's so strong in that one, so why is he so weak here? I was like, have any more shields? And it's like, what? I'm like, did you not play Wrath of the Lich King? At the end there, where we were about to take that L, like we were supposed to, he asked the light to power him one last time. And it did.
Well, that doesn't make sense.
He exchanged all of his shielding right there. That was his last divine shield. That was his last one. And, well, you can't use divine shield when it's on cooldown. So he tried to use divine shield on cooldown.
What's up, buddy? You're on the same thing I'm doing?
I was actually really happy. I wasn't happy he died there because I did like Tyrion's character, but I was happy I guess, in the way that he died because of his own arrogance of not understanding you can't make a bargain with the light to give you, you know, a bubble that you shouldn't have, that you don't deserve.
You said something. Who got disintegrated?
Tyrion.
No, I was making a joke.
Like you cannot.
That's
You
what I'm
can't
saying. You said who got turned into ash again? Just remind me.
You can't fucking cheat like that.
Remind me of who? Yeah, I think it fits on a dresser now.
Got her saying, "Yeah, just do it one last time. I'll never ask you again."
Back to your father.
I can't. He's dead.
Oof.
The horde.
So I think breaking Shadowmourne was
It's
not the
all
move.
we have.
Where's the sewer entrance at?
So, you know me.
We made so many mistakes
that
in World of Warcraft, and that's why.
What
That's why
I've
the Shadowlands
seen,
thing, I think, happened.
what
in the
I've
first place.
done.
Oh, I should say they made so many mistakes since they were there.
Oh, give up, boy.
Like you?
Oh, he said give up.
Crusade, and I was like, I don't think we should be stopping Illidan. They're like, what? Why? He's not actually attacking any of us.
Another day.
Like, he doesn't seem to care that we even exist. Why are we attacking him if he's not attacking us? He's a demon. It's like, that's not a good reason.
Without armor.
This guy's spicy.
a cycle of hatred. Alliances forged and broken. We have paid the price for sharing this world.
We have paid the price for
We
sharing
have
this world.
forgotten what makes us strong.
How did Sylvanas become so strong when she was so weak? All of a sudden, she can just overwhelm niggas with fucking arrows and shit.
My king, we have her cornered.
Oh, they in this cutscene, they really do make the alliance look. Shit was dope. This shit was so fire. When it came out. You like that?
Something touched my leg.
I'll take this boss. I'll take these guys. Fuck them, man. It's a long fight. Troll Shaman out here popping bottles with models? I think Blizzard should just switch to Unreal Engine. They clearly use it for all their cinematics. Here it comes. They're the hordes on the borderline getting big body, but everybody's about to get body bodega here. Damn, he drilled that nigga in the chest into the ground. He dented him.
Got accomplished yet?
Look, here's what Anduin with his pouty uses his pouty eye power to summon the lights calling.
Anduin's really subpar. He's really weak.
He uses his pouty eyes.
He really shouldn't be in charge of anything, to be honest.
What about this mass restoration spell he just used?
He's a priest, so yeah, of course he can use that. But you wouldn't make a priest the leader of a fucking country, would you know? There's a separation between church and state for a reason.
Not in Lordaeron.
Well, there definitely was in Lordaeron.
The blight has broken our ranks.
Reason Sylvanas is as strong as she is because for the last like 5 expansions and 4 expansions, since Wrath of the Lich King, she's been scheming behind the scenes to get more power.
True.
But during Wrath of the Lich King, up until that point, she was pretty mediocre at best. Pretty damn weak.
Jaina.
I'm pretty sure Godfrey's killed her. Right, like at the beginning of Cataclysm. He's tired of her leading the undead, and she's not really one of them. She's a banshee, not like more dead anyway.
Now.
But he one-taps her. So good. But the reason she's so strong now is she's been scheming behind the screens to get power. She's been empowered by like, I don't even know how many Valkyries.
It is the death he wanted. If that troubles you,
The Valkyries were tired of
feel free to
being
join him.
in service to,
Or you can
I don't
tend
even
to
know who the
living.
fuck they're in service to now.
The choice is yours.
I think the issue was Arthas was so powerful he subjugated the Valkyries, which are they're not really undead. They're kind of like
An
the opposite of that, I would say. They were never really alive.
My
I guess.
father
I don't know
once
how you state that.
that Barak
Um,
Sourfang embodied the
But
honor
the
of
new Lich
Lord.
King is too weak for them
He
to
admires
follow,
you for that.
and so
So do I.
they don't follow
Listen to
him.
me.
But see, that's what I was saying about like that's what they're talking about with all the retcon is like the problem with Arthas having been the goat of like the fucking Lich King shit is hella niggas like fell under his sway from his fucking suppression ability. But if you're not goat enough to hold that shit down, nobody that he is suppressing with his raw ability is gonna fucking respect you, and they free to do as they wish.
Well, Arthas is the exception, not the rule. Throughout the history of the Lich King, and
We've done it.
even before that, it was.
But he brought so many under his sway.
You would have a dreadlord type situation where the dreadlords would rule the armies, the undead armies, and they would control them. And the dreadlords are not particularly strong. It's those hordes of armies that
You know.
you have to go through before reaching them that are the problem. Like they're barely stronger than someone like probably even Anduin, who's not all you can do about it. Whereas and then once he gets to you, you're gonna have hell to pay. So
Look at
that was one of those nope fights. They didn't want that fight.
Soldier.
Our king
Trollbane was not much different. Obviously, he wasn't really
The muzzle
that
your
good at
dog,
killing
Your
undead. He was better at
Majesty.
killing trolls, but he's similar type of thing. There's a lot of really strong
You have
alliance
led the horde to a place without honor. Lordaeron is ours.
characters. They're all betrayed by
It's
their
over.
sons, oddly enough.
Your father would be so proud.
Deicide is
Is
super
that
strong amongst humans.
his? You've gotten it all bloody.
Only one of us wanted this war.
You call for peace
But
when
even
it
at her
suits you,
current
little
power,
lion. But you're quick enough to kill.
I should have killed you when last we met.
Sylvanas couldn't
How
beat
rude,
Malfurion.
sister. You're a guest in my home.
your home.
Or
You
Tyrande,
desecrate
actually.
that throne with your filth.
Tried to beat Malfurion. Nearly got bodied until Saurfang saved him.
You put the torch to Teldrassil. But I failed those who burned.
Saurfang was like,
will
I
not
challenge
make
you to
that mistake
Malfurion.
again.
to Malfurion, and Malfurion's like, what?
Die.
He's like, what use do I have for your fucking Mont Gorel? Like, he's like, you're not even challenging me to a duel? Like that, you're an ant. You're a fucking ant, bro. He's like, this is interesting. No. I have no use for your duel. I'm just gonna kill you and move on.
You've won.
What's the difference between that and Mont Gorel anyway? The way you beat Malfurion is you overwhelm him with numbers. That's how you beat somebody that
Oh, I
strong.
found it. You gotta go down and around and under Dark Joker.
That's literally why the Horde even exists.
For what?
To go to that thing, to that area that you need to go to, to discover all the areas here.
No, it can't be.
I still find it funny, a lot of people don't understand the types of elves there are in the game. Are only like
This
two
isn't over.
of a huge line of elves.
It appears the Alliance dogs have lost.
One of them is the original, or one of the originals, and then the other one is
almost over.
I hope the War Chief's faith is well placed.
it's not even
She seems very powerful.
it's not even a subset of the Night Elf. Like Blood Elves are
It is an honor.
a subset of a subset of a subset of a subset.
My princess is also strong-willed
and sure of herself.
And hell, they're not even the subset that most
Our
people think they
king
are.
has
They're
always
actually
found her to
a
be
variation of that one too.
challenging.
Because without the Sunwell, they've actually changed once again.
Almighty Rezan, as
Goddamn
always,
addicts.
you come when I ask your aid. I have sought the aid of the Horde, but my father may not agree with my actions. Advise me.
I wish WoW would get rid of their
are the
API so
Lord
that people
of
can't
kings and queens.
make add-ons anymore.
My eyes see much.
We gotta get to a certain point to do certain things. Is Darkness ready even to do dungeons though? That's the real question.
I can do that one.
Head for that fog bank. The sails are dead. We've got
Who's party leader?
We're drinking on water.
Not me.
Confucius, I'm looking at you.
What's that?
Who's party leader?
Oh, he's offline though.
Confucius is offline? Darkness is offline?
No, Darkness is.
Why'd you go offline, Darkness?
They probably timed out. I'm not looking at the screen. They do that in retail. Yeah, it timed me out. God, I remember when this armor looked good. It looks so bad now. It's because it's stretched. When it was smaller, it didn't look this bad. It's like going back and watching some of those old films, like old Harry Potter and shit. They weren't as bad as you're perceiving them to
Right,
be.
oh, you're talking about, you're watching the old Warcraft footage?
No, I'm looking at my armor.
Oh, I thought you were talking about the old Warcraft footage. I'm like, the old Warcraft
Looking at
footage.
my armor, my bike, and all this stuff. I'm like, this didn't look this bad when I first got it. It looked so good. Now it looks terrible.
All right. I picked up way too many quests. I'm assuming the
I'm only
Zandalar campaign, we're supposed to choose one of the footholds or some shit.
Yeah, at
Yeah,
some
that's
point.
not it. That's to start questing and leveling up. You'll
Yeah.
do that afterwards.
All right, which one do I choose?
You'll pick to choose the same one, but that's not what we're doing right now.
Okay. Well, I mean, there's three different.
We still have we're
footholds
still paused on
that
being
you
able
have to choose.
to grind reputation for the light races, the allied races.
I mean, we can get this one run
Yes.
down that you guys can grind or level. Or do
Lovely.
whatever you-
Thank you.
I think I've only got the one run in me.
Give me 1 second. I'll be right back.
What do you mean you
I'll be
only
right
have
back.
to run in you?
Thank you, Captain.
I mean, I am. When you joined late, where we were up way earlier. In the morning, and then
Oh.
I was like, we should probably go to bed because Joker's gonna get on around 2. Watch the show. I watched another show, so I went to bed. Then I got up
I
at,
am Jaina Proudmoore.
I think it was
have come
11.
for an audience with Lord Admiral
and then you weren't on,
Captain
so I went back to bed.
My
And
mother.
I got back up at 2, and then I've been going since then. So,
No worries. We can start at a decent hour tomorrow
As you wish.
after we do the.
and then you guys
Dungeon.
can get some levels because you guys are lower level anyway. So.
Right.
Clear away. Dangerous prisoners
Yeah, I'm only
coming
112.
through.
I think he's 112 as well.
You can start running those quests that
I
you're
see
talking
the
about,
city guard
that
is
you
as
guys were
disciplined
doing
as ever.
of your own free
My
will.
father was
And they didn't have
proud
to.
of them.
So you're obviously interested in it.
And now they see me as a criminal.
How the fuck does he have more health and mana?
We're going home now.
What?
I suppose I have
He
learned this.
has more health and mana than I do.
Get those civilians back. Form a perimeter.
He put on his
It's the daughter of the sea.
gear piece that they gave him.
Yeah, I did too.
No, I'm fucking no.
Really her?
Oh,
She's come
if
back
it's
to
health,
finish us.
he's probably using fortitude.
Oh, does he have a buff? I
I think priests have fortitude, which
I will
is a
suffer
stamina
what I
buff, right?
Yeah, right. They used to have that stamina buff.
For the
I don't know if
I
they
Alliance.
haven't seen any buffs go out. I guess they got rid of party buffs because the pally buff. I've never gotten a pally buff or anything either in any
You've
group
got
we've ever gone.
So, my wayward daughter
Do you have? I mean,
returns to the kingdom she betrayed.
I'm just asking. Are party buffs still a thing?
I don't think so.
Because I don't have any. Like as a monk, I don't have any buffs other than
On
like.
behalf of the
I don't think so. I
Alliance.
think they're trying to nerf buffs because of what what you see
Where
happening
were
in
they
classic, and
when we begged for
when
their
people will
help?
go around and search for all the
When our
buffs and get into new
husbands
content, and then they gotta bounce around that
and
shit.
brothers were slaughtered at
Right.
Theramore.
Do not blame the Alliance.
This is why I
For
don't
my
like
actions.
that's the part of the internet I don't
You
like.
admit it. You admit that you were responsible
You
for
know?
the deaths of our men.
That's not even the internet's fault.
I was.
That's the part of people I don't like. Like if you want to do that, that's cool. But
I
don't
will
force
do
other people to
anything
do
in
that
my
shit.
power to ease the
Like
suffering
not
of
everybody wants to try hard.
Kultiras.
Some people want to have fun.
Right.
Enforce
That shit
our
was that
laws.
shit was happening in classic. That's one of the reasons I stopped
Punishment
playing.
for treason is death.
Do you accept
Like I'm playing a fucking
the
prop paladin.
judgment of your homeland?
It's not the most ideal
I
character to play,
accept
so I've been playing it.
your
because I want to.
judgment, Mother.
You are no daughter of mine.
Do what you will. She is nothing to me.
No. Habutu. Traitor. Caesar.
Damn, his helmet is off.
You should have
working.
listened to Jelanji. You have grown
Yeah, they got some really
stagnant,
ugly
my
pieces.
friend.
The first thing I'm gonna do is
Let our
transmog it.
kingdom rot and
That's what I
decay.
ran into the transmog.
I have foreseen the
You don't have to
true
transmog your helmet
listen again.
more. You transmog yourself, and then
No
any
more
gear you put on will
treaties
look
with outsiders.
the
No
same.
more bargains
That's
with
what I
men.
want to do because I like the like cheesy green helmet they gave me.
Run over to the transmog vendor then. There's
The
one in
hell's transmog thing?
talk to a guard,
After them.
and they'll map it out on the map.
No. In time, they will come to us.
Your visions had best be right about this.
Heretic!
Nice, it's right next to me.
Trespass upon sacred ground. Ah, he arrives. The lower of... What do we call you now?
Mind your tongue, traitor.
Razan, Razan. Do you not understand? I am not your subject. And you have no place among kings.
How do you transmog yourself?
The time of the loa is done. The hour of blood approaches.
Yeah, the resolution creep is destroying old games.
So many lost.
How do you transmog yourself?
I know.
What do you mean?
I miss Razan.
You said you don't have to
Go to-
transmog the gear piece.
Oh,
Yeah, it'll say what do you want your shoulders to look like, what do you want to, but it's transmogging you. If you change out the piece, it'll still be transmogged. Like it's not attached to the gear anymore. Remember back in the day, you had to like select a gear piece, and then you had to like select the gear piece you wanted, and then select the other gear piece. If you have another character that you played on this account, like back in the day, you need to go log in on that on that server, and it'll update all that gear that you've gotten since the game came out into your transmog list, and you can use anything that you've gotten.
Is a surprise. You're
Okay,
looking
I'll have to
pretty
do that
good,
on
Your
my other monk.
Majesty.
On
So,
Or do that on your other
because
monk,
I actually had
all your characters,
I
any
had
character.
the
I see.
I had a TVC set that I was using.
What to make a
Monks wear
deal?
leather, right?
Go on.
Yeah.
Go on.
Yeah, so go do that on your
My lord,
on all your characters that wear leather,
grant the
and
power
you'll be able to wear
become
all your
my
leather gear.
kingdom, and I will elevate you above all lower.
Yes, yes, so you get your kingdom back. All very nice. But soon you're tired of old one Sandy. You go back to the living lower, the one who bring the rain, makes the crops grow, not wither and die.
Yeah, they really did destroy the game.
Oh, no, no, I need
Now that I
more
play it, I can see
than
it's
just
empty.
your word.
It's really
Will
empty.
you do this for me?
I can see why nobody played
I
BFA.
will bind my bloodline to you.
Like the heart of the game is just dead. And when I'm saying nobody, obviously a lot of people played it. There's probably millions of people who played it and enjoyed it. But like,
In death.
I can see why the core player base said no. Like, there's nothing about this that makes you need to play with friends. Like whether you're here or not, I would have had the same experience. Like when loot dropped, there wasn't any loot that dropped that you could have, traded to me to make my journey better. You know, like you were talking about if
right.
I got a piece of gear, I could trade. No, you can't do that anymore because gear is personal now.
Has something happened?
So I just need to log into this too?
Yeah, you have to log in. You have to log into him, and then it'll update.
So I need
What?
to go to the transmogger or anything? Do
No.
I need to go to the transmog people?
No, just log in and then open. Log in and then hit Shift P to open your collection and look there and see if it updates. Well, you'll see it update. And then go do that on every character you want, or that has leather. I would just do it on every character you have. I didn't do it on every character I have because I have like 40 characters. And I knew exactly where the gear I wanted was. But at some point I will be going back and doing it on the list. Same with mounts. That's how you get all your other mounts and stuff too. If you have any rare mounts.
Alright, hello nerds. Hello.
Back in here, bro. Goddamn.
Are we doing
Hello?
we're not trying to get our ass right next up. You guys aren't trying to talk to Magni Bronzebeard.
I thought you got your neck already.
I did get my neck, but you're not trying to talk to Magni Bronzebeard and get it up to level 50.
Oh, y'all ain't ready for that yet. But we were gonna run this thing now that you guys can run it, and then
Let's go. I don't have control of who's party leader, so
Let me come back after he went to get some of his transmogs from his old characters.
Long may you reign over your empire of ash.
So anyway, hopefully that did it.
I'm just out here collecting XPs and completing campaigns.
Look at this. Congratulations, Your Majesty. The kingdom is ours.
There you are.
We're just waiting on this bum to get his act together.
Choose a foothold. Wow. You know what that means.
We're too late.
What'd you say about the blacks?
This entire city must be purged. Jaina?
I'm sorry, Arthas. I watch you do this. I should have stopped him. He never would have turned. He'd still be alive.
You have always been
Ugh, why is she old?
my daughter.
Ugh.
David.
Oh, it didn't update. Whatever. I'm good. I don't
What
care.
do you mean?
I understand
Oh,
all
what do you
that
mean?
you suspect.
Maybe it's because it was a horde tune.
Ah, that might be the case.
That sounds like it's a little bit more of an ethnic,
A quick check would be go check your horde,
political.
on your horde monk. It's
This is literally my only alliance tune on this
account.
entire account. I've got like 1 million horde tunes
Go check your
on this account. Yeah, this is my first
check your-
alliance tune. What's that?
Go check your horde one real quick and see if it updated on there.
I did. No, it does. I mean, he's got like fucking 26 different helmets and 26 different like. He's got like tons of shit. Really cool shit. My no my oh. I
Yeah,
see
go
what you're saying.
real quick. Yeah, just go check him real quick. We got time. He's in the middle of a thing anyway.
The judgment of your homeland.
I accept.
I think he said he was in the middle of a.
Fuck.
Like,
No, I'm just doing all the stuff that you like. I can passively just walk up to. And
Yeah.
complete.
And then.
But I'm saying leveling up our Azurite next by grinding it doesn't make any sense when they have a quest line that boosts it to 50 for you.
Yeah. That's fine. We're just
But we do need to unlock the state so we can grind more rep with the people that are relevant.
we're waiting on him so we can do that run and get that done. I think I'm probably gonna bounce after that.
I'm not gonna worry about it because it's literally it doesn't matter even if it is on the.
Well,
I'm pretty sure it's a faction lock.
Yeah, I was gonna say because if that is the case, it might be worth the $20 to swap one over so you get all those. Some of those might be.
Our harbor defense.
Some of those might be gone
won't be
now.
enough.
$30, not 20.
Regardless, you know what I mean.
For generations.
To me, it's not worth
The heart
it.
of the
Yeah, that's the thing. But sometimes there's like my character has gear you can't get anymore.
had returned
Yeah.
I think every piece of gear my character has on for a transport you can no longer get.
As your father did.
All right, now I'm headed to Zandalar.
I was wrong.
What
Oh, no!
are you headed to Zandalar for?
Cause that's the next part in the war, dog. You don't want to support the war effort, clearly.
All right, so you're just like running off and doing shit without me, even though I would. You're such an ass, dude. Thanks, man.
Wow,
I see
oh
how
my
you are.
god.
I see how you are. It's all good.
Wow,
Don't worry.
I'm waiting.
Don't worry. I've played with selfish players before.
Wow, I'm waiting. Legitimately, we got on to do the fucking. We are doing this specifically for the allied.
That's what I'm saying. We're gonna go. Let's go do that damn quest, so that we can get that part done anyway. Let's go do the dungeon.
I'm saying if I'm waiting here, I might as well.
What the fuck? These are old
You're the party leader, my guy. That's what I'm saying. That's
Yeah,
why
I
I'm
know.
just wandering around. You're allowed to queue us for Battle for Azeroth if we have it available. Let me check the raid finder. Says black people need not apply.
Alright, I can do Battle for Azeroth normals, but we can only do Freehold, Shrine of the Storm, and Waycrest Manor.
We need Waycrest Manor. That's the one.
That's the one?
Yeah.
Wow, they've immortalized characters in the game.
Yes. I've heard of this.
How the hell did I end up leader?
It seems hope has returned. With you, Lord Admiral.
If I had made a YouTube channel back in my heyday, I could have been Asmundorm. Except I'd actually be funny.
What do you mean there's lore in this?
You're saying just because you're black, you're funny.
I miss
No, he has. Joker can tell you he has moments of inconsistencies that are just bad. Like
Who's that?
Well, let's watch the Mists of Pandaria movie.
Why are you using Pennywise as your fucking shit?
Got these fucking dumbass DPS out there questing and shit. Fucking,
I
why are they even
accepted.
cute if they don't want to fucking?
I
No, it's
accepted.
not you. It's not you. It's the other two. There we go.
Why did that look like it was more than 5 people for me?
This looks creepy.
What the?
Don't you dare call me daughter.
What the hell is
If we're
this?
here to like debate the merits of saying that
This
everyone
isn't the right one, dude. What the fuck is this?
only all girls.
I don't know. This is the one he told me to queue up for.
Like obviously,
Not the right
all guys.
This
No,
is the
they're not.
seat of turb.
They get to run the world. They don't get to be goofy. I'm sorry.
I thought we had to kill.
We
What's
may
her
have
name?
to just run there or something.
We may have to just run there.
We have to kill Lura.
Preach sent me a video.
Yeah, but this is something different.
We're here now.
YOLO hashtag swag.
When we get
I don't even know what this. I don't even know what we're doing here.
is kind of unattractive and an absolute nightmare. Ed Sheeran. Ed Sheeran.
Oh, am I in DPS spec? Who did that?
I'm gonna talk about us. Who the you think you are? What the hell is us? This is us. No, girl, this is you.
When he opened for
I got
Taylor
no
Swift,
idea where we're going.
He banged
And
all
I'm
over
gonna
the
be
place.
frank.
all
I
in
mean, and
you,
her
bro.
friends like
They don't
Victoria's
care.
Secret
This is
model.
not.
And then you know
I
what
don't
he
even
did
know why
after
we're
he
here.
them? He
I know
ghosted
this
them.
is cool
I
talk.
want you to picture being
Enough.
like a Victoria's Secret
And
model
I'm like,
and getting
I know for a
ghosted
fact we're in Jaina's homeland for
by
some reason.
Ed Sheeran. Old Google Eye McGinger.
Yo, he's foul.
Why am I second
When we
in
let
DPS?
our ego
I'm the
take
healer.
over, and we're desperate
I don't
and
even know
we're
how you
sad
know
and
that
we're
because I don't
alone.
use
You know what we are?
add-ons
We're
because I'm not a
easy.
racist.
If we think about a herd of like animals in Africa, who is the lion gonna pick off? Not the biggest, strongest deer loping across the plain. Not that antelope. The
Wish I had
weak ones,
any
the
idea where
stragglers.
it's going.
Wait, do you think Ed Sheeran was able to beat us Victoria's Secret models because they were feeling insecure?
No, he was able to those Victoria's Secret models because he was very cheap.
Do you know
At least
how
they
many
didn't
more
nerf
Ed
my
Sheeran,
damage in
even
this
when he
one
was opening
for
Taylor Swift,
120.
He won like numerous awards by that point, and he was named the best pop artist. And women, bang, ugly, talented. Dude,
What is this harpsichord in the background?
sipping that lemonade.
All day, every day.
Emotionally in life, that's what we become. And so we run headlong towards the predator.
Hey, use your words, girl. Use
Who's
the
the
right
harpsichord
words.
pipe organ?
Predator.
She didn't.
You gonna coin
Nice.
essentials with predator because that person feels like that's not the case.
You know what I hate about this kind of stuff is it just makes women sound like they have no agency.
No, they don't.
And they're never liable for any of the decisions that they make.
Let's just.
I
Hey,
know
maybe
plenty
we'll
of
get
women
some
who
gear
stay
here, I don't
and
know.
would refuse to bang Ed Sheeran despite him being famous. Because
Yeah.
they
I don't even
don't
know why we're here.
If you are a high-level woman and you go for that, right? If you leverage your looks as a Victoria's Secret,
Yeah, I
model,
admit though,
and
this
you
look is
hit
dope.
his fame, why are you
My
surprised
character
when
looks
he
so
decides to
aligned.
Place is
pull
pretty
out?
dope, bro.
You said pull out.
Yeah, it looks
It's
dope. I know
interesting to
we're
me
exactly where we
that
are.
women
I'm
at
just
high
wondering
levels
why
are
we're here.
predators, but that women who
'Cause he
use
told me
men at
this
high
was where-
levels are not going.
Because I always wanted
We
to
only
get
had a
something
choice of
done.
three places.
Who told you that?
I said do something.
Metal did.
And or shout.
Can you listen to him? You were the one who knew where we were supposed to go.
Boys is that when we start dating,
Yeah,
Hey, sometimes
but it wasn't
decisions
showing
need
up
to
in
be
the
made.
list.
it's interesting. In this body positivity, all women are beautiful, all bodies are beautiful. For some reason,
It took
ugly
me
women
directly
having
from the
confidence
black
is unacceptable. But fat, ugly women who want to have confidence, the best thing ever. It's empowering.
You want to feel loved back to life, right? You want to like get your mojo back. So
She
you
got big
go
old
for the
titties,
guy,
though.
You dial down either your standards.
Who?
So wait, do you think that
This chick that Abba and Preacher going in
on
on.
a guy like Ed Sheeran? You mean a guy who could literally have his pick of the litter with pretty much most women on
Opera and Breach?
You felt like
Yeah.
they were dating down and they lowered their
Who?
standards?
New or an old one?
But like,
February
there's some
28,
people who are
2020.
more determined than other people. I don't know. Beauty's ignited.
What'd she do? What'd she
Whatever.
say? Is it the chick?
She's
who-
talking about like how niggas like Ed Sheeran don't deserve hot women. Successful ugly men are the worst.
Oh, that girl. Yeah, she kind of trash. I
But
ain't
she,
gonna
but
lie.
but niggas listen, but niggas ignore her shit because she got big titties.
They get to run the world.
Way past her heyday though. Oh fuck, how do we get in there?
Whoever this mage is, man,
Bro,
I don't
I'm
understand.
legit speechless. What just happened?
How the hell do we get in?
DPS is so low.
I feel like she
What's
only
my
makes it
DPS?
like empirically.
I guess we gotta go
Some
right
people are
here.
beautiful as others. So
On
she
that
can't
fight,
compare with
it
you.
was
But all women are beautiful,
1.5k.
not men.
Mine was
Wait.
1.4.
Because
The
females.
warrior was
But I
1.9,
can't
and
argue with something that's
dark was like
incomprehensible.
5.2.
How do I undo logic
yeah,
The
that's
that
not
makes
even
sense.
logical
mage
in
was
its own sentence?
1.2.
That's like
Who's got the highest?
And I'll
Dark?
argue against
You.
that. I can't.
How?
Argue against.
Cause you're 120.
You know, maybe she's
Because you're
joking, so I'm just
120
being
and you've
real.
got like all that
So
gear.
I'm being
Right.
generous. This girl is so dumb. I haven't even noticed her tits.
I'm so lost, bro. I got no idea.
Damn, Alba just said this girl's so dumb I don't even notice her tits.
And then he negs you.
But I don't understand the mage's DPS. That doesn't make any sense.
Yeah, cause I'm Shadow Priest. I'm supposed to be the worst in the game.
Twisted over have been situations like this. And
This is what I
literally
mean, like-
one day I woke up. I'm like, it's not my heart.
Do you
that's
want me to go to
broken.
discipline spec and still
It's
like
my
do more?
Ego.
thing that happened is that
Like, you just don't have
Oh,
any
that-
really attack abilities. It's fucking.
Get the disorient. That's not good. Kill this bitch. But she fears this into other people.
I'm disoriented.
Shit, too late.
Nah, she's dead. I just pulled those extra mobs. What make you feel bad?
I don't feel bad. I'm not the only fucking supposed to be the DPS here.
Oh, the warriors.
Traitor!
Oh shit. Oh, y'all about to get fucked up. Hey, y'all are fucked, bro. Here, I'm gonna try and dot up as many of them as I can. Pull them, pull them, pull them, pull them, pull them, pull them.
Wait, because if I get CC'd, we're gonna be
Yeah,
in
but I'm
trouble.
saying that's why you need to pull them so I can hit them with the fucking soul bender and root them with the mind flay.
If I get CC'd, oh
Oh
gosh.
shit. So I need the threat off me.
And girl, an ego takes a lot longer to
Fuck,
heal
we're
than a
fucked.
heart.
Master spell? Master spell? I don't have it in this? Fuck. God, I wish I could do more as a Shadow Priest to help the team as opposed to just parse numbers.
You might be a sociopath.
Infinitely longer. An ego bruise like goes on forever. Because you can't, it's like a logic trap. You're like, I can't.
Don't I have AoEs? Where's my AoE?
7. I'm
Heal.
2.5.
Where's my AoE heal?
I can't.
Fuck,
Like, and
I wish
so
I
you
had
just get
AoE
caught,
heal. It's
caught,
just
caught,
me
caught,
as a
caught in this
Shadow
loop.
Priest.
Because it's never gonna make sense. Like, what? Why is? I just hallucinated. I thought you left me on red. You left me.
I don't know, maybe it's because I'm socialized as a man, but you're used to taking L's. You take L's not just from women, but from life.
Oh, we should be good here. This should be easy work right now.
I got beat up by somebody who was smaller than me when I was 7. I'll never forget that. I was supposed to win that fight. Bro, I got dick in the stomach, and you know that, fuck, in front of my whole, my family, my brother, and we walked back, the walk of shame. But that was a humbling experience for me. I had to take L's like
Oh,
how the
you're
fuck?
CC'd now, metal.
But it doesn't really matter though. I'm still casting on a bitch. I got polymorphed
No,
out.
you're casting against us. You were.
Oh
you were,
shit!
And so,
They reversed everything.
yeah, you were
Fuck,
mind
they did win a
control.
row. Oh, what a bitch!
right?
It's a good thing your DPS sucked.
God, wow. Still 0.1 higher than yours and 0.3 higher than that mage who shouldn't have a problem.
Someone, and kinda.
The mage is borderline retarded. At least I read how my build works.
China, because we were
Like my build is the Shadow Priest is retarded. But like it's not built retarded.
The guys who have done this to me, the ugly guys who've done this to me, they were famous. All of them. Every single one of them was famous.
Oh,
And when I have talked to them, it's
Watch me get
like-
the drop here though. Watch me get the drop. This is the drop for me right here. What did you give your boy? Garbage. Nothing. This is next time.
Maybe they give me gear based on your performance.
Oh shit! I had top DPS on that fight. 2.2k.
Ooh, I got a chest.
Oh, this is something that happens to me when you just said, "Hey,
Girdle of
kinda,
apathy."
no,
Oh, wait.
Sounds like a belt.
Is this better than
no.
my wings
Talking about,
piece?
oh, this
Let me
thing is
check.
happening to me, and then after that, to the right, would have talked to him if he
It
wasn't
is.
that.
It's so much better. Oh,
Exactly.
maybe not.
Yo, bring the phone back over here.
No, it's got haste on it. It's trash.
I need
you're not
haste.
in the You're not in the
You
perfect
can't use
state of
plate,
mind to
so
talk.
that's
Just give it
really-
time.
Oh, that is fucking
Every time we press
classist.
I always see Ed Sheeran's face like, I fuck them bitches.
Could have been stronger, not a bitch.
That's what I
Wow.
see every time.
Don't talk
I
about
play
my tune
Fox.
like that.
But here's the problem with like people who grew up unpopular or feeling like they were.
Now where do we go?
Wow, now she's gating people based on being. God, she has such big titties. God,
We're like,
damn it.
they
This
are
is why
so
people let her go.
fixated on their
So
past
ignorant.
and how they were like treated and nobody.
Look at how
liked
big her
them when they
titties
were
are.
13.
Cause I can't hear the words coming out of her mouth because I shut down when the
So
ignorance,
it bothers
and
me
then it
that
just sounds like
it's
gravel fucking on stone, and then I see those titties and I can hear God a little bit.
mentality
So you're gonna say men
I
have
don't see
victim
it.
mentality when you say
Let
the
me see
reason
if I
why
can
the ugly guy is
quit.
going with the ugly,
Nope, I
the
don't see her.
good-looking girl, because the good-looking girl was feeling bad and something
No, I
happened
think.
to her, and you know we feel depressed and we want to be heard, so we go to the.
I'm
But
just
we're the
gonna.
ones with victim mentality. Oh,
Oh, I just
not
got
only
closed
you
out.
talk dumb, you don't even understand the dumb shit that you say. They have a victim
That's
mentality, but
it's
all
all
you
right. You'd have
came
ended
up
up
with
on the
this
floor
part
anyway.
was a victim
But I
mentality.
haven't at all this whole time.
Ugly guys who have high value.
But
You
the
have to
whole
stop
time.
defining them as ugly men. Ed Sheeran is not an ugly man. Ed Sheeran is a desirable man.
I mean, I'm at my normal level, so I'm just gonna pull big.
You can't define someone by an
I'm not a
attribute
puss.
that doesn't have that much impact on how endearing they are. Do you understand what I'm saying? Meaning, if I'm thinking of buying a company, all right, I'm not going to define that company or by the shoes that the employees wear, because that's not what their selling point is. Their selling point is their commercial value. So you see it as a profitable company. When I look at Ed Sheeran, I don't think ugly man. I think hyper successful
I grabbed that
artist
ability just so
who
I
has
could
done
do groups
world
like that.
tours and is
Walk into
desired
them,
because he's
group them
still
up,
selling.
blind them, and
That's
then
how you
come
define
back,
it.
deal with them.
So
I'm surprised
when you
nobody
define
fucked
a person
themselves
as an
by
ugly
attacking
man
them.
or as an ugly man, you're disregarding what makes an
Usually
endearing
somebody who's
company.
dumb is like, oh, I'm gonna attack them before the
Two,
thing's
guys who
actually
are
done
less
anything to
attractive
them.
when you grew up less physically attractive and not as
Like, that's a body bag I can't save you
attractive
for.
to women when they were younger, don't get old or older, become attractive, and then reject hot women because they're angry about their childhood. They reject you ladies who are very attractive because you don't have much to offer other than your looks.
The same way women.
I thought I saw a question there.
Exactly. He might be hot, but he has no ambitions and nothing else. You probably reject him. So when you come to the negotiating table, for example, and you're just a hot woman,
These guys do no damage, bro. Yeah, I think you're just free to do damage, yeah. Joker, I don't think anything in here is gonna even think about touching me.
and my status, right? Once I've
Like,
slept with you,
I'm
once you've
healing
had
based
multiple
off of my
encounters, and once you've wasted my time,
Azurite
because
gear.
you wanted at a negotiating
Not
table,
even, I'm not even using my own heal.
what comes
It's
after?
so bad.
You already had. What else do you bring to the table? Nothing. And so, why would I stay at the negotiating table and try to offer?
I didn't even
Sorry,
get
I had
good
to
at
make some change to my rotation there. That's
The
why I didn't do
reality
anything.
is,
pro
ladies,
Azurites on my other one.
after your looks, there has to be
Oh wait,
something
that's an
else
enemy?
being invested. Getting a guy is easy. Making him stay is a lot of women's problems. If you think that we're running away, or we're leaving you, or we're ghosting you because we want to get revenge, then you really don't understand. Sometimes we just like the peace and quiet of your absence. When I've gone for the ugly guy, famous or not, it's like I feel like I need to be adored more, so I'm gonna go for a guy who I have evaluated is not as good as me, and he needs to be my fan, right? That's kind of twisted and messed up. Isn't it impressive how she thinks her looks makes her equal to an ugly person who's famous? What she was given to her genetically, she thinks makes her equal to someone who's worked hard and had to persevere through so much in order to get to his point. It's impressive. The arrogance of women who have so little to offer, yet they think they deserve so much, is impressive. I digress. Only women get to be beautiful. Here's some
Right.
comments.
Hit this
Same
dude
guy,
like a
isolated.
brick.
Her fans love this video.
Oh yeah, he's
Why hot
undead. I'm
ghosting
like, why is he getting hit so hard?
boys? In my case, I thought they were harmless and easy to get along. Oh, okay. So you had insecurities and you thought that just because I
Thank
looked a
you.
little bit less hot than you know what?
This is good. I'm wrecking this guy.
Attractive, I have to have a more docile
Golly.
If you go to a stripper joint and you look good,
Hey, he should not have. The dude kept getting hit for 20K. I'm like, why do I keep critting this dude?
Right.
but if they go to another
That
girl,
is-
yeah,
Oh,
I
they
would
keep
go
giving
with
me
that, not the-
nothing.
because-
Sub-Zero.
Ugly
I
guys
got
do
trash.
GG with Robert De Niro.
Never trust a
Well, you can't use mounts in here?
razor salty
Well, I can because I'm a paladin.
dudes are realizing that they don't have to wife up these useless broads in order to get what they want. And now you mad because people don't see your value.
Oh shit, there was people here, Rich.
Really rephrase.
I didn't
Now
see you
you're
guys.
mad because people see your real value. And so if you're mad because your value isn't being recognized, it's probably because your product isn't that valuable. It's like running a business. If people are buying your product once and they're not return customers, it's because your product wasn't that good.
You might have a good packaging, but if the product is garbage, you're not buying it. It might look good and everything, but if it tastes bad, and my belly,
See, like on Torin, you see how my character is literally ducking, bobbing, weaving, blocking, parrying?
If I don't leave a good review,
None of that happens on
it's
Torin.
good. If your standards are
There's
really
no
high,
animations for any of that.
it's probably because you're overvaluing me.
I don't
I'm
understand how
trying to
that's
parallel to
possible.
business
Like,
just so you guys can understand.
that's
Because a lot of people
so
don't
fucked
understand.
up. It
That's why
makes
when
no
I see
sense.
ugly guys with extreme standards, they're like, I want a Victoria's Secret model. I'm like, nigga, you ain't got shit to offer. You live in your mom's basement and you ugly. It's not gonna happen. Lower your standards or get your skills up. One or the other. That's how cutthroat it is for men. But for ladies, nah. Ugly guys are just being unreasonable. You suck. It's your fault. Learn to take L's and turn them into W's. That's all I got. You got anything else you can add?
Somebody got mad stacks.
Thanks for showing me.
Fucking DJ. We taking mad goo to the face. Somebody went to the strip club. Oh, you don't want to hit me with that? So you don't heal people out here, huh? I just ain't gang. See what it is. You don't want me to attain my void form.
Make him feel good for spending money. Okay, best friends, let's jump right into this juicy girl talk video. How to get a guy to spend money on
Wow, this is fucking she for the streets. Oh shit. How to get a man to spend money on you. Wow.
Get out of here.
That's daughtery.
Sorry, man. This guy for me really
Listen, can you stop interrupting this bootleg Cardi B?
In the corner shooting rockets at real G, bro. I don't know where to go from here.
Yo, it's just that Cardi B's funnier, but she doesn't
Looks like we can go over here.
Making money moves. Yo, she don't dance no more. Here's what I want to do. I want to infiltrate a feminist conference, and when they're all sitting down ready to like hear the thing speak, I want to just pop in this video. And then she pops
I guess we opened the door by attacking people? Is that what happened? What the fuck?
Number one is
Follow the mage.
Yeah.
Come on,
Put that on my bed, please.
damage, but the mage looks like it might knows where it's going.
But
okay, so we had to beat those guys up to open the door. Makes sense.
Yeah, because your body, your choice, his money, his money.
Let me get this straight. Yeah. You mad because you get with a man and you ask him to spend money on you and he calls you a
silent?
gold digger?
That's what it is, though.
Oh, I got silenced. Oh,
Silenced.
Oh, oh,
Dead.
Oh, oh, oh.
That's a daywalker.
Now that was just a disrespectful pull on Darkness's part.
Yeah.
The disrespect came from you, Darkness. And that disrespect got your casters silenced and fucking got their fucking heads cut off.
Oh wait, you guys died?
Yeah, when we get silenced, we can't do anything.
Ain't silenced.
I'm pretty sure they did mass silence twice back to back. Because I had like a full 10 seconds there, I couldn't cast anything.
You want to make sure that you test him. How do you test him? You throw little things around like this, okay? So you probably, let's say you live by yourself.
We died.
I love doing this.
I hate when people do that. What, they want some shit and so they start parting their hair so you can see their tits.
Listen, though. Listen, I'm about to go
Yeah.
in, though.
Not have my.
Let me talk, though, okay?
Oh shit, heal either.
Listen to
God.
me.
I guess I don't get that until 120.
So the first thing you want to do is like, start a conversation like this. Like, oh my gosh, it's the first of the month already. Like, I feel like I hardly ever have money for myself. I'm always paying all these bills. Oh my god, so annoying. Right?
Like when I've had money problems, the last thing I do
Shut the fuck up with your money problem. That's the worst thing you're gonna bring up on the date, but then again, that's because of the gender roles and stuff. That's what it is.
I think it's time to go even further beyond.
Crazy. Like, wait, how much do you pay? How much is your rent? Oh, 1,500. All right, well, I'm gonna give you 1,500 when I see you later on today. If a guy like just out of the gate, straight out the gate, volunteers to pay your bill, then you know there's more of that to come. Okay.
Man, some people really live life on easy mode.
Yes, they do. But
Some people really live life on easy mode.
They want a free ride for
Nigga will pay your fucking rent.
Bro, listen to this. To me, this is, yeah,
Yeah, the boss is what
Looking
killed
for some, you
us.
Timmy,
Like,
put live your
consume
But
all.
if he turns around and says, "Yeah, that's crazy, yo. I hate being an adult. Damn, like I'm sorry to hear that. Like you got bills, like
And she straight up got her face painted
code
on.
word for like
She needs to work on
damn,
her
I
fucking
love you."
contouring with her
cooperating.
hairline.
No, that's not what that code word is. If someone told me they were having financial problem, like
This
damn,
bitch
that
got an
sucks.
entire
No, I've been
mask on
there
her
too.
face.
But
Nigga,
you
I
know
need a
what
spatula to
gratification
fucking
is?
scrape that shit off.
Gratification is when you struggle in life and then you overcome. You don't have to struggle no more. So there's no way that I'm gonna interrupt someone's struggle
Alright, what do
and
you
make
the
it easy for
paint
them to
scraper?
get past it. That's stupid. You think my friends come to me and be like, "Damn, life's hard, man. I can't pay my bills," hoping that I pay their bills? No. If you need my help with something, just ask me directly. Don't do this indirect bullshit. That you're emotionally manipulating me to help you. That makes you trash. Listen, if you emotionally manipulate someone to get what you want, that's trash. You can't ask. Whether it's compliments, whether it's food, whether it's money, whether it's sex, whatever it is, if you manipulate, take the money out. What if I did the same thing to get help? What does that make me? Okay, girl, yeah, okay. Okay, you got having money problems? Okay, cool. You got problems. But you gonna have to do something for me too.
You got money problems? Oh,
Yeah, I got some problems. That's it.
things that we don't have.
That's it. And so now you want to profitate? Like, come on.
Oh, now you gonna use my words?
At least this one's dying faster.
Yeah.
I got you.
The other one was technically a lower level boss
I
too.
got you. You're welcome. Hey, listen. I profitate. She profitates. We profitate. She's teaching you how to profitate.
I don't know why you telling me this. I ain't helping your ass. I don't got money like that.
All
You know what I'm
staff to
saying?
the
So
kitchen.
that straight out the gate shows you what kind of man you're dealing with.
Yo, if a girl says some shit like that, she's telling you what kind of girl she is. All right? So just pay attention to signs.
Parts her hair.
I started doing that R&B singer bounce.
Fine lady.
When a girl's trying to do a
Settle
shit
the
like
score.
that,
I got
she's
Skeeve
showing
next.
you what type of girl she is.
Oh, dear. Seems you have slaughtered my entire household.
Now, if he passed, then girl, you
God,
got
it's
yourself a
just
good one. You got
dripping
yourself a
from
little.
the
I don't want to say
floor.
sugar daddy.
I don't want to say sugar daddy because it make me
Why
look
not
bad.
join
I'm
me
gonna
in
say,
this?
you know, you got
And
yourself a man that is
death
willing to
beauty.
provide.
Okay, because
Did they let you rest two people at the same time?
Yeah, there's a mass resurrection.
Like, because I've never been a sugar baby.
I
I
don't
never
have one.
used
I
guys,
just have
you know, to be my sugar daddy. This is your significant other. Like,
I guess he has one.
Oh shit, yeah, I forgot. I've got Reawaken.
I'm not a sugar baby, I'm a sugar infant.
It does all dead party
Marry
members.
their sugar daddies. Doesn't change the fact they still their sugar daddy.
that's one of my deal
I
breakers.
can't
Wait, why
really
is
use
he
it.
watching if he's
That
dead?
thinks the
That's
problem is to
creepy.
spoil his girl. That thinks the problem, like, every time I
That's
ask for
gross.
something that
Dude, I'm getting like hooked up. That was a cloak there.
They don't give me
Oh,
shit. Give me
There's
shit.
music scared the shit out of me. I was like, wait, did I walk into something by mistake?
You know, doing something nice for your significant other.
Wait, where were you? What the fuck? This nigga just came out of the floorboard.
Exactly what you want them to.
Pro tip, men, women, don't touch your partner. Don't do shit.
I'm surprised no one gets mad about having to stay there dead on the ground. You know?
You're using this.
It's not
Then
really
again,
that big of a problem these days.
the fight was easier that way.
it shouldn't be a problem. There's this quote that says,
I know one thing
Tanks,
for sure.
tanks are the only thing you need to fight. Like tanks can solo anything now.
oh my god, I love that.
No, not tanks, paladins.
Paladins. There we go.
A warrior would have died.
Yeah, Warrior wouldn't have been able to heal itself.
Right.
A druid, maybe. Probably not. Druids run out of mana.
Yeah,
The thing
Druids
about
don't
paladins is
have a mana pool at all.
when they get hit. So it's kind of like, if you're hitting me, I'm getting
Plus,
mana
they got
back.
to come out of tank form to heal themselves.
Yep. But they have
A blood DK, maybe?
Yeah, blood DK can probably. No, he would have died because of all the ads. The reason those ads fucking failed to me is because I'm a paladin. They were undead. It was like the worst possible.
That's damage.
Number 2 is
Makeup for them.
That's damage. I only get damage when I get Void Form, which is like after enough sequences.
You know, seafood restaurant, whatever. and because I knew that it was across the street from like the mall. So after we ate, and he said, "What you want to do
I think
after?"
the issue with that last pool in that room was the maids didn't respect the 3-second rule.
We could walk around for a
And
little
when I walk in, I'm not hitting them yet. So if you hit them, their
No,
aggro
it
is
was
still.
just it was the silence either way. The silence got us.
If I had that aggro, I think you shouldn't. They shouldn't have been hitting.
Yeah, the back-to-back silence. There was no way to heal through
Yeah, we had no way to heal from the damage
that.
the boss. The boss was doing AOE damage while we couldn't heal ourselves back.
Right. I
And we
mean,
had
we
no
could have
procs
done
and no incidental.
maybe
That green shit was
maybe the
damaged.
mobs. Yes, that was damage. That was 6K damage.
A pop.
I did not notice.
Per wave. Per wave.
Well, that's because you have 240K health.
Yeah, you have DR like a bitch.
Where are we going?
Down here, aren't we? Are we going
We
deeper?
have like 40K health right
Or did
now.
we go up when we came here?
What you're asking for is
I got no idea.
what you're asking for is love.
Pretty sure we're going deeper because I'm
Oh, we
going
just
around here.
You have 120
Yeah, I
health
see
full
enemies
while
right
we
here.
have like our level.
Solid pension
There's enemies right here.
and guaranteed benefits. What you're looking for at the loom
Oh
store is
shit!
stability for
Yo, that wall disappeared and tripped me the fuck out. I thought I was falling.
because you can't stop shopping like
Pull the whole fucking room. Fuck it. YOLO.
slightly feels deaf. She inherited this from her mother.
Let's see
So
what we
she
can do
thought
here. I want to see how many fucking dots I can
Wait,
put people.
he damaged something? Yeah,
Pull
somebody
the
did.
whole room. Pull the whole room. Pull the whole room.
mom taught her that men
Somebody did something stupid.
that's sad too.
But if it gets edited, it's not something that we came up with the conclusion.
Here we go. Alright. Turn this up.
We do number two. You go on a date at about shopping centers to see if he spends money on you, you got you a winner. If you don't, that's the last date. You hear me? That's the last date. He's cheap.
This is the tanking that I remember and I miss. But the game is so dead, bro. Like I don't care I don't even know what 2 other damage dealers we have. I know we have a maze that you guys said we did, and then I don't know
I'm a
what the
shadow
other thing.
priest.
I don't even remember what's the other thing we have.
Don't know.
A warrior.
I haven't seen him in like 10 minutes.
He's here.
Where?
I mean, he's
Oh wow, he was
within
inside
heal range. Yeah, he's inside the boss.
I didn't even see him. But that's the thing, I don't care about him because it's like the way this game is nowadays, you know. Like, who cares? Am I supposed to walk through this? Because like I don't generally walk in.
And the reason why I'm hitting stuff, the reason why I'm hitting stuff is because it puts a debuff on everything that increases your damage and the warrior's damage by 5%.
I don't know how to get
physical damage.
Yeah,
Nothing to
I'll let you
activate?
go through.
I can't walk through that.
Here we go. More guys. Right side, right side, right side. Right side, right side, right side.
If you make a guy feel good for
He walked across.
I think they just have to come to us. We gotta kill their underlings, and then it's gonna bring them in.
We did though, we body bagged it. I guess we killed him too fast.
oh my god, thank you, baby.
So what happens when you clear the whole room?
Appreciate it. Like, you're so different from the other dudes I date. You know what I'm saying? But don't
Yeah, I think you can just focus on damage because Lord knows they don't do anything.
Well, some of my oh, you're talking about to him. I was gonna say some of my healing is incidental.
I'm talking
I'm
to
being targeted. I'm being targeted.
She's a cheap
talking to the mug.
She got the goods and she still didn't offer the goods.
I'm talking about the boss. He didn't do any damage.
This is the boss.
Shit. That does. I don't think we can stand in that.
Yeah, that's mechanics. Mechanics. Get away from me. Get away from me. That guy's spreading the fucking acid to everybody. I think this is one of those situations where it's a snowball. If you manage the mechanics right, you'll be fine. But if you get all the stacks of dots on you, you're gonna end up dead. Not you, but like theoretically, like this.
Yeah, the worst thing for them is like, I'm a paladin, so running people through low-level dungeons, there's nothing that the mobs can do about it. In a lot of them, they can overwhelm you with mechanics, but I can just bubble. Really nothing they can do. The paladin is the best content clearer in the game because they can heal, they can res, and they can take damage. So there's nothing can be done. Why does this like the look of this look like they reuse the shit from Mr. Pandaria? Doesn't this look like the Shaw to you?
Mm-hmm.
Reskinned and probably smaller hitboxes.
Nigga, we already done beat the list, Cameron. Come on, Brad.
Well, you
You're
know,
out here
like,
talking about
listen,
death
it's just
like
the
we
way I was
care.
raised. Like, I felt like you don't love me unless you slap me. You know what I'm saying? That's my love language. No, she was born into dysfunction. You gotta sort some shit out. Fish not here. It's my love language. It's my love language.
So make him feel good. You know what I'm saying? Make him feel good. Tell him thank you.
They're all dead.
I don't want to say sleep with him and put your hand on his toe and go to work. You know what I'm saying? Because that's like, you know, like possible.
We're good. We're good. Sit it down. We're good. We're good.
Destroyed.
We're good, brother.
You have
We're good.
Don't you dare insult prophet. You are not half of what a prophet.
Oh shit, that nigga was. What the fuck? Wasn't that nigga just in the other room? Bro, I'm confused. How'd this nigga get over here?
He took a left when you took a shimmy Sam Zambalam.
See, the thing is, prostitutes operate on pussy. You operate on implied pussy. Right?
Oh, I think she's saying we have to kill him because they're gonna overwhelm us.
Prostitutes are selling them on the Nile. We know it exists. We gonna get it. We know where to find it on the map. Yours? Keep walking in the desert. Maybe you will find it. No, I ain't messing with you. No, I'm thirsty. I'm thirsty. I brought the camels. Let's drink. Wow. Let's go.
So number 4, this is very important because if you do this too much, you're not gonna get nada, nothing, not a dime, not a coin, not a quarter. Number 4 is don't lose his money or he will catch on and cut you off. Now I'm sad to say, but I know this from experience.
You know what she said? Don't overdo it or he will catch on. Catch on what? It sounds like a scheme. You literally sound like you've done something wrong and you know it's wrong. She's going to catch on to what you're doing. Listen to the words.
Deceiving.
You know what it is.
She knows.
Don't pretend otherwise.
She knows. She put the holes and no. She knows.
That maid's bounced.
I think that was the end. Yeah, that was the end. We're done.
He was just like, oh, I gotta. But you know the thing is, we're working together. And he just like me and
I got a little bit of better gear.
used to just take me shopping.
So there's that.
That's the sing
The maid's bounced because her DPS was just fucking garbage.
You've broken the covenant.
I out DPS
Why you gotta
her
be
as
such
a
an
healer
elitist,
while I was
man?
healing.
Bro, who cares?
I'm just saying.
Over.
I don't understand.
I think she left because it was over. She clearly had done it before. We hadn't.
Oh my god, you can't level up the Azurite in your gear until you level up the Azurite neck. What time, Gatu?
That was that last fight.
44% of the damage? What? Jesus.
Alright, you want to de-instance group us?
Garbage.
Or I'll de-instance myself.
No, I've never been with someone. I feel like I would
Yikes.
down a scam with a person like this. Also, I don't come across with I'll pay for a first date if I have
Here's
someone. I'm not
Support
the
damage.
overall.
The way I look at it is, everything died, so who cares?
You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You do the essential. So I don't see you.
Jesus,
You
50%
got
of
50% of the damage.
That's because y'all died during that boss fight.
Yeah.
Nothing I can do to save you from that.
Somebody do the research on how we get to this fucking dungeon.
We go out to a restaurant, I'm paying. I'll take you somewhere. I don't mind that.
This is retarded.
For an experience like that, I don't mind.
Don't you just queue up for it?
Let me finish. But what I'm trying to say
It's
is, like, when
it.
comes to the
Find out
stuff
which dungeon is she in.
the way I structure my values,
It's probably it's set.
The first one?
never feel good or better. So
Tell
if
it says the
someone who
seat
wears
of the
it really
triumvirate,
like a new
crest
pair
of
clothes,
knowledge.
It wouldn't interest me. To me,
But that's not any of the Battle for
I
Azeroth
don't-
dungeons we can queue
I
for. That's what I'm saying.
I don't think it's a battle for Azeroth. Whatever. Battle for
It's an
Azeroth.
instance moment, I think. It's just an instance. It's an instance location on the map, I imagine, with the success we're having for queuing for it.
You're only here because I can spend $1,000 on you a week. You're trash. You're garbage. I would never even socialize. You wouldn't even be in my.
Well, first off, I don't think it's a battle for Azeroth dungeon because
Right. Right. That's what I'm saying. It would
But
have
those are
had
the
to
only
have been
dungeons we can queue for.
That's it. And it's okay if you
Right.
but we don't have to socialize.
When you go to specific
And you want to
dungeons.
manipulate people like this, you're trash to me.
You said that.
She knows she's bad too.
Just by the language.
Just by language. Don't overdo it or he's gonna catch on. For what? catch on to what? I've never
Let me
hit
check
something
something.
like that from one of my partners that said, I don't want her to catch on to what I'm doing. What? I don't know. This was initially like,
I think we
we're
just
laughing
walk
at
in.
it, then it became cringy, and then it just became like, oh no, you're a manipulative bad person. I take it back. I take back every time I called her or helped her. No,
Well,
this person
how
is
is
not
that possible
She's
if you
somebody
guys were
who's
looking at it
she's at
before
least someone who
to know we
has
couldn't get in
working
because we didn't have the
sucks and
shit?
dry.
I only know because y'all told me we have to get to a certain point and then do a dungeon.
Like, look, pre-made groups,
A sucker,
and then it says
No,
dungeons.
succubus delivers the goods.
Oh, that's
I know
not
'cause I
it.
have plenty of succubus fantasies.
Raid? Maybe it's a raid. Maybe that's a raid.
Sexy and fit.
I think it actually is a raid, and I think that's why you have to be at 120 to do it.
The pleasure, I just want some of your life force. And I was like, that sounds like everyday sex to me.
No, it's a 110 dungeon world quest.
That's why you never.
World quest?
But the vampires?
Oh no, hold on. I
Depends on how hot they
just found.
Nah, they can
All right.
fly like that.
Well, I mean, some of them are very modest vampires. I know.
Why is it doing that? Why is it only showing its battle for Azeroth quest? That's what I don't understand.
But the bad
Why can't we see non-battle for Azeroth?
Yeah, that's not about it too.
Oh, because they're trying to make people not use the raid finder thing anymore. Because it's bad for the game. They're trying to get rid of it, I guess.
I've been to Subway, my nigga. I've been to Subway, my nigga.
You be eating fresh?
How do I get back to Argus?
Vampires eat fresh.
I think you're right. I think we have to just fucking go back and find the entrance.
I just gotta figure out
Because it's definitely a dungeon. It's definitely there. And then we go back to Vindikar or to McCree to place the Crest of Knowledge in and complete the quest.
Yeah.
After that.
I'm riding over to the Mage District to see if I can get to Argos that way.
Understand what I'm saying? It's out there.
Is she the equivalent of boy? Yes. Like, you know how we manipulate you to get X out of you? She manipulates
I think the
you
reason
to get
that
money.
these old things look so bad is because of
Girl's gonna get
they only have a certain. They were only made with a certain amount of pixels, and as the pixels have expanded, they didn't increase the pixel count of those items. Which to do that, we'd have to remake them. So they're just getting stretched beyond all belief. Because I know for a fact this chess piece never looked this bad.
And then once we do it, we don't have to do it on alts.
Once we do what?
It'll just be a quest called. Once you do it the first time, you won't have to do it on an alt. You'll just get a quest called a Beacon in the Dark for your alt to be able to complete.
What is a misconception people have about
To complete what?
But I think I'm open-minded, so I would love to learn just to see what kind of success that Thea has.
Hey man, they brought in a
I'm
Dragon Ball
pretty
Z
sure once
character
you
for this episode.
thought
Let's
this
go.
was
Let's go.
pretty sure the unlocking of
It's yeah, it unlocks the Western McCree world quests.
And I'm a director at Jubilee.
Me and the Dragon Ball Z guy got the same reaction. Didn't he sound like he was buffering?
That's what it sounded like.
And I'm Kendra, I'm 27, and I'm the casting producer at Jubilee.
Okay, just off the top, I will give Jubilee credit for this video. None of them seem detestable or really
Cavern
fucking
of
weird.
Time. No, that's not
Sometimes I
right.
feel like they cast people that
Exodar.
are very strange. These guys
I think
all seem
Exodars.
perfectly
No.
decent.
And this
Yeah,
unlocks the Shadow of the Triumvirate quest.
I think you get to Argos through Exodar.
I was a little hesitant to come up here because, again, I think it's
Yeah, I'm gonna try going to Exodar to get
but
to the
my generation, a lot of people just use it for hookups.
I was hesitant to come up here too because I don't think it's all about.
Oh look, there's a
spiking,
Port of the
it's
Dollar
mostly
around.
about this. I think it is harder to
Now
meet someone
that
who
we've
is on
done
there
we're part of the
genuinely
quest, that's
to
cool.
like find a connection
I was
and get
there
to know
before.
someone who doesn't want that. Because for me
There's
personally,
an actual
I
Port of
want
the
to wait till
Dollar
I
on
have
in,
full marriage, and I had a friend tell me I was too wholesome, and I was like. I was too wholesome, and that's why I wasn't getting any matches because I wasn't like showing cleavage and I wasn't posting like thirst trap pictures.
They wanted you to be more wholesome, okay? Wholesome is fine, but we in the wholesome business.
Is better.
Going out on dates normally.
Okay, so yeah, we just need to go to the Argus, and then the dungeon is in that big freaking building-looking thing. Big square building thing.
I'm trying to find that.
Go to where? Argus, big square building bullshit.
All right, so how do we get to Argus? Yeah.
You take your heartstone back to the ship.
in my DMs every day we get like
Pretty sure it's an
To
Exodus.
to Stormwind or
Mine Hearthstone
Dalaran?
took me to Dalaran. Will take you if you take the Hearthstone to Dalaran, and then there's gonna be a light cube teleporter, in the thing behind where you teleport in.
Absolutely. This is just
There'll be a what?
differently. Now, would I agree that
There's you know where the flight instructor is. There's a portal. There's a little light teleporter adjudicator transport
But
thing.
it also grants people a lot of space to be forward and to
Oh,
make
and
a
it'll
shot.
take me
I know
to
a lot of women who could never approach a
Argus.
man in person, but they could drop a DM. So you got to take the good with
That's
the bad. You
well, I
can't
gotta
just
get there
talk about the bad
myself.
aspect of it. There's also the reality that some people are just too afraid to approach others.
But I don't think
I
just because
don't
it's online
see
it's
it.
necessarily going to lead to more hookup culture.
Did you meet your boyfriend?
Oh, yeah, there's a light teleporter.
did?
Okay.
I did. Yeah, we've been going out for like 4 years now. He lives over
I
in
gotta get back
Philadelphia,
to where you guys
and-
are. Then.
Yeah.
I've never actually like gone
Oh,
on a
yeah,
date
cool.
outside of a dating
That worked.
app. So
So
I don't know,
Dalaran, and then
based
go to
on
the
the
flight
people I've
path, and
met,
there's
I don't really
one of
feel
the
like
golden
there's ever been like a
thingies.
notification that it's about
The Norries have not forgotten us.
You know, the dude. It's not. It's nothing else. It's just.
It's how they dress, though.
He's the main character in Watch Dogs.
Yeah, I don't know. I feel like I look at him and I just know he owns a skateboard.
Yes, a longboard.
Good precision. Okay, so let's address.
Where are the
idea that
portals
it's
in
only
Exodar?
about Good times in the bedroom.
Exodar?
Like 25% of all relationships now start online.
The hell are you doing in Exodar?
I was coming here to see if I could get to the place from there, because that was where the quest was to get to. The first took us to that place. Remember?
Men are learning this, right? Men don't want to have to put their self-esteem on the line, so they're choosing to go online.
You need to just go to Dalaran,
And I wouldn't even know how to.
Yeah, that's why I gotta get a portal to go.
and then
Outside of online,
oh,
I wouldn't even know. Yeah, I wouldn't
gotcha.
know how to approach it. I wouldn't. What am I gonna like? Oh, I see. I'm gonna go to the gym. I said go to the lips cute. Am I gonna approach her?
That I can't help you with.
In the bus, no. In a club, maybe. But no. You know what I mean? I wouldn't even know.
They
how
need to go back and
The
redo
idea that online dating is
the
just like that
textures
is
for
really
the old
not
game.
true. I think it
They don't
also
have to
discounts
redo the
idea that
thing.
a
They
lot
just
of
need to
people
pull
would
all
never
the textures
otherwise do
down
without
that they
online
use to wall all this shit.
How are you going to meet
And
someone who's
then
completely
add more
removed from your
pixel,
social
add a
circle
higher
and
pixel count
completely
to all
removed
of
from your little sphere of friends of
them.
friends?
Holy shit.
It's hard, especially if you don't like going to bars and clubs, which a lot of people don't like.
Some of these
How are you
older
going to meet
zones like
someone?
TVC.
Online
I know
dating
for a
gives you
fact
an
TVC
opportunity
didn't look
to
this
meet
bad when
people
I was playing it
that are
back in the day.
completely removed from
It's
reality.
because we're playing on higher resolutions today, so everything looks worse because it's stretched.
Here's what I suspect. The black woman's going to bring up the
Because a lot of this shit used to look amazing.
Where the hell are you at?
people, and especially black
Metal.
women, are
I'm
heavily
in
skewed
Argus
towards
on the
online.
ship.
So if
We gotta go to
history
McCree?
speaking, she's probably going to do that. This is what I
Yeah.
suspect she's going to say. And if that's
Just
the
to
case, then I
portal to
think
where I'm
it
at this.
perpetuates
Vindicated
the
McCree.
discrimination
Yeah, I went to
system.
Vindicated McCree.
You know, whether it's online dating or in-person dating, you know, there's that reality with black women.
'Cause it
If
looks
it's
like
not
this is the
what I believe in,
closest
how I
entrance
value them,
to the
it's still
entrance.
there in reality.
Well,
That's
we're dealing with
racist.
humans. The same humans that are outside are on that app. So
The kind of discrimination
Well, I'm gonna go
that I'm
piss.
thinking of
That's while he's
is
trying to figure out how to
good
get to
looks
Argus.
versus average looks.
Okay. You said looks,
Yeah.
and I completely agree with that. A lot of times when I'm on apps, it's always based on looks first. Like I'm not even reading your bio or anything. And
but as you said in real life, the first thing you're gonna see is not the brains of the person. What do you like the most about me? Oh, I really like the way you. No, that's not the. I don't know how you think. The first thing I saw was your.
I
face,
remember
was
all
your
this shit
shape.
from back in the day. Man.
Shallow, concur, but
Man,
it
this
still
was
is
so
what you
long
see
since I
first.
actually
You're
understood
filtering
this
people
shit.
out like that every single day. As you're walking, you're acknowledging people's attractiveness or not subconsciously.
Like a
And when
trip
you
down
want to
memory
approach someone,
lane.
you've already subconsciously swiped right on them based off their looks.
Can I say I'm taking this prompt from a racial standpoint?
But all that's such a big deal.
Come on, ride the train. O'Reilly, choo-choo. Come on, ride the train. O'Reilly.
You say O'Reilly? It's
What is it?
Riley.
Oh, okay.
Who's O'Reilly?
No, I always thought about like a rally. You know, like a pep rally. Is what it made. I feel like it's a song for pep rallies.
Yeah, it could be.
There's a lot of racism in dating apps, and that is just the fact. The founder of OkCupid released a study back in 2014 where he made a graph and collected people's preferences, and it showed that black women and Asian men are the least preferred on dating apps.
What's your job?
She's the casting director for Jubilee.
That's the only time that I've seen Jubilee putting out information that the contestants actually.
Oh, you mean the stats?
The stats.
I see you came with your little research or whatever. Huh? I see you came with your little research.
Holy hell, this city abandoned.
Feminist advocacy organizations that have engaged in any meaningful advocacy to address those issues because there are actually none.
Okay, I know that you came with your little research or whatever. I've
The
had guys
hell
when I
is
was on
eating your
dating apps
damn
say
hell?
the most disgusting things to me. Like, let's play dress up like you're the slave and I'm the master, or like I've never dated a black girl before, or like you're pretty for a black girl. Just microaggressions like that, and it's disgusting.
Let's play and I play master is not micro. That is mega.
So I have the exact opposite opinion of
Metal.
What's
Kendra's,
up?
where I feel
How come
like
you're not over here
online
yet?
dating has
I'm in
put
McCree.
me in front of people
No,
that I
no.
wouldn't
Come to
normally.
me.
Then again,
The city center, McCree.
The city center, McCree.
Also, attractiveness plays a part.
Yes, always.
What? I thought you said we had to go back to Argus.
I find her attractive. That being said,
You
as
are.
someone who always
Look
thought
at
of
your
themselves as unattractive,
golden shit.
Online dating has not played in my favor.
And then
It just hasn't.
you
And
should
so,
have a
because of the
little
fact that I have
portal
other
called
qualities
City
that
Center
made me
McCree.
endearing to the opposite sex. Online
My
dating
goodies,
is
I don't want them tucking.
Portal from where?
If you're not that hot, you're not
Okay.
gonna have that high level of
Here,
success.
let me come back to you.
And it's even worse for men.
Oh, you're over there.
Women
City
have
Center,
these
McCree.
on
Got it. I
online
see
dating
you. I
in
see
that
you.
regards than
You
they
just
do
you
in
weren't on my
regards
map
to
because that's why you were saying like go to you. I'm like,
friendship. They did these numbers. I'll put
Negro.
the graph up for you guys. But like
you weren't even
hot
on
women,
the map.
hot men did really well. Average men, or like a little bit slightly above average, did okay. Hot women, like slightly worse.
Golly, I can't
did
believe
really
this
well
was
still.
from 10
And then
years
it goes
ago.
down, and you see that like for men, it's just harder to.
Man, I remember this pond. You used
Because
to go fishing in
most
this
of those women
pond.
are all applying for the
You
same
throw
top
coins in
level
this
men.
pond.
And so
In
that's
hopes
where
of
they're
fishing
doing
out.
well.
There's something
Whereas
important to
the
fish
bottom
out of
level
this
men
pond.
are
I
just
can't
like
even
free
put it
for all.
like that.
Please look at me.
But what do you think about dating apps? So dating apps like OkCupid and the League have preferences in which you can select race too. Do you think they should be able to do that?
I don't.
How the hell did you end up in Exodar anyway?
An app like catering to what it thinks your
I went there
preferences
to
are,
see if
because
there
people
would
wouldn't
be
use it if it didn't give them what they were like expecting to see or like wanting to see.
Wow. Back in the day, this was such like
I agree.
good.
It's the app. It's your preferences. That's the job of the app. The person was like that. You understand? So yes, you're gonna have preferences. The job of the app is giving you more options. They're gonna give you more options in your preferences. The person would have been like that in real life.
Yeah, I agree.
Whether it's on the app or outside. So the app providing that doesn't mean anything on the app.
It's a matchmaking service. If you want to be matchmade with another trash human being, the app should work towards that. That's it. You know, it's like someone brought up this thing. They're like, I live beside somebody who is like, doesn't like black people, and it's bothering me. I was like, well, that's none of your business. They're allowed to have that view if they want. If you don't like it, you can move away. But they're entitled to hold those views so long as they're not doing anything illegal. They should be allowed to think what they think. And if they want to date someone who thinks what they think, that's none of your business either.
Or you just talk to that nigga there?
You don't like black people, you should date a black. That doesn't make sense.
I would also add, it's better for them to add the racial preference so that you don't end
Talk
up
to.
matching with people who don't want to be with you because of your
Yeah,
race.
these got stretched.
It's hard to tell someone
Because this
that
used to look
they're
amazing.
wrong for liking or disliking a certain thing
This
unless
shit
they're
used to
being
look
like.
You need to focus and find your damn portal.
This guy's like the anti.
talking to me?
Dollar in there.
No.
You know, like how Ben Shapiro
Oh, he's on
speaks
it,
in triple time.
I'm in
This
dollar.
guy
I just
speaks
gotta find the
like
one that
half
gets
speed.
down.
Dark.
Alright, so
You're
I'm in City
dollar?
Center,
Okay.
McCree, and I gotta go to you now.
All you do is go to the flight path.
Yeah,
You know where the flight path is, right? It was right behind where you portaled in.
Yeah.
I used to be like
What's it called?
Literally, all you had to do was turn around.
I
You
know, man,
disappeared again.
because I haven't been in the city for a while, and I know it's
I'm
weird.
right beside you, bro.
These guys still attack you if you go in there. No, they're not attack. They're not hostile anymore.
Slowing down your speech, sometimes
Oh,
you're
but you
able
can't
to
go in
think
there.
at the same
They'll
time
teleport
that
you
you're
out.
talking,
Rip.
therefore reflecting on what you're doing. And what he said so far, it's been on point, even though it's been super slow.
I remember back in the day,
on point. I can even
looking for ways
ever
to
try to
sneak
walk
into
away?
the horde place and
But you stumble?
actually being able to do it.
No, I only walk away if I was about to flame someone in my group and I stumble
And then
and I
you could
cannot
fight them
deliver
and
the punch.
shit.
So I just like,
It would
I
cause
know what,
problems.
So you weren't trying to hide it.
what?
It's clear.
The what?
Like your life crumbles.
Which
when
one
you
of
know you're
these
not
is
there.
the one that flies? It's like, oh, this one flies you to the Argent
Sometimes I feel
tournament.
like, you know, goodbye and I choke.
It's not a flight path. It's one of the golden things. Just like over here in Arkansas, all these little golden things that you click on.
For the second time in the video, if you don't take everything.
Well, I'm at the flight place, and I don't see the golden thing.
Hold on.
Keep looking.
I'm looking. See if I can find volume.
Online dating makes it
even-
harder
oh.
to commit to one person.
Oh, it's in what's in.
The
I don't
answer
think
to
it's
this
at the
one is
flight
an
path
easy
thing.
yes.
I'm gonna go look
Well, no, it's not. I
where
lied.
all the portals
The
are.
answer to this is it depends on how
It's
much
not where the portals are.
I know where it is. It's got to be that thing in the center of the city.
It's not.
popular dude in town, whether it's
Not where
being
the
a
portals
girl
are.
who's
It's
really
a flight
attractive,
path. I just
someone
took
who's
it.
rich, whatever. When
Right
you
by the
have
flight
more
path
options
and
more
where the flight
accessibility,
trainer and all that shit is,
you
there is
live
one of
more
these golden
likely than
portals.
not
I
be
was
less committed.
just at the flight path
That's
thing.
it. It's not about online dating
I mean,
specifically,
in
it's
10
about
minutes,
the
I
accessibility
can
aspect
hearth
of it.
back to
Now, that's only
Dollar Man
available
and show
to
you, but
people
that's in
who
10
are
minutes.
on the more
I don't think that's
attractive
where it
end
is.
of
I
the
think
spectrum.
it's.
If you're
I think it's in the
butt
middle of the
ugly,
damn city.
whether it's online dating,
Yeah, it's not at the
offline
flight
dating,
path.
blah blah blah.
It's in the middle of the city. I think it's the thing I kept walking into on accident
with
before.
my girlfriend for about a year, and we met on a dating app. I don't think it makes it harder to.
You know what I'm talking about? The golden
stay
things, right?
committed,
The things
but
that are out
I
here in
do feel
Arcus
like
that
it
we portal
probably
around in.
makes it harder to.
Yeah, I know what you mean. I'm just saying that's not.
decide on like
It's
the
not
initial
where you said it
commitment.
was.
There's a portion of time where we
I have a
still
good
both
idea of
had
where it
the
is.
dating apps downloaded after we
And
started.
it could be because
like,
you're
dating, and it wasn't
in a different phase
considered
because you're one.
exclusive yet. And there's just sort of this like thing in the air where it was like, well, who's gonna like delete the apps first?
But for
This
us,
guy's
it was
the
there.
most assertive, low energy person I've ever
Alright, let me
seen.
see if I can find this damn thing.
I
I'm
like
lost.
his tone and
It
his posture
was.
don't necessarily scream assertiveness, but
Was it
he's
the
very
Violet
clear with his
Hold?
opinions. He knows what he's saying, but everything about his voice
Nah, I
is
think it's.
lazy stoner.
Yes,
It's a
but-
stereotype.
Yes, but if you listen to what he's saying, and I think that's why like the talking slow comes to like it comes handy sometimes.
I feel like I have a
No,
hard
it was
enough
in
time
here.
picking my favorite flavor at the ice cream store. You know what I mean? And then, like, if I were like dating
I
now
walked
and I
into
met,
so many goddamn
you know, a
times.
guy online, I would be like
I
second
didn't
guessing
need to.
myself all the time. It's like, what about that guy from two rows back?
I think they have a phenomenon for this. I think it's like the paradox of choice.
Oh yeah, there used to be a
Meaning,
place you
it's
could
not
fight
because people
underneath
have
here
more
too.
options that they actually make better
Takes me
choices.
back.
Sometimes having less options makes for more
Violet to the
makes for better choices
sands,
because you just
whatever
commit to
the fuck
something
that
and you
is.
stick to it. So there is some truth to that idea. What?
Ask a girl what she wants to eat when you have two options. It's not because she got two options that she's gonna be able to choose.
Abstract. Barry Schwartz
wasn't
defined the
looking for
paradox
you.
of choice as
I
the
found
fact that in
it
Western developed societies, a large amount of choices is
What is
commonly
that?
associated
Oh,
with welfare and
Megatron
freedom, but too much
4000.
choice causes
I
the
don't
feeling of
remember
less
that giving
happiness,
something
less
back in the day.
satisfaction, and can even lead to paralysis. Now, to
It
be fair,
used to give you
I haven't read a
gold
whole
if you
bunch of
got
studies that actually
lucky.
confirm this, but it was an interesting concept, and I think something a
What's
lot
that?
of people can relate to.
Megatron 4000.
I normally
Oh,
narrow
yeah.
down options to two and then I flip a coin.
It's
And I
way
just move
back.
on.
I think he
It
gave
makes
you
it
like
so much easier. When I don't know what to
50,000 gold or
Crap, I'm
something.
just flip a coin. Heads or
I think there
tails,
used to
go with that.
be a place you could fight down in the
But when
sewers
I
too.
choose something to eat,
There
it
is.
has to be aligned with what
There
I want
is.
in my soul.
There's an arena
It has to
down
be
there.
aligned with my chakras, and then that's just eat a sandwich.
No, this is the hold for the Alliance, where all the
No,
portals
I don't
used to
think
be
there's
back in the day.
There's some of y'all that's
That's
gonna
not it.
stay lonely forever.
Well, in
And the reason for that
7
is
minutes, I'll be able to
either
portal back and show you
there would have been someone
that
for
it's
you,
where I said it
but
was.
because of the way of thinking or some, you know, sometimes your type is the reason why you're alone. Sometimes the way that your stubbornness in believing in some things or the construct that you have in your mind is the reason
Hey, I wonder
why
if I
you're
can
like
wait.
that.
I
Your
wonder if we can
stubbornness
use
is
it.
sometimes the reason why. You could be good looking and everything and stuff, but sometimes
That would
you
be
being shallow,
cool.
you being stubborn,
I don't think
you
you can,
going for
though.
the same pattern
Maybe it's a one
is
way.
gonna be the reason why you're gonna stay alone for the rest of your life. And it's not, if you want to change that, fine. If you don't, don't. But sometimes there's some people that are gonna struggle, and that's a fact. Maybe you having those things, the struggle that you have, the biases that you have,
I'll be right
the images that you have,
back,
the things,
Metal.
the
I'm
preconceived
checking something.
ideas that you have in
I want to
mind
see if you can
of
actually
people, of
go
relationship,
back to it.
made you miss on that one person that was for you, and it's not anymore. I don't believe in you know, people always ask me, like, they always ask me, oh, yo, is that the women of your life?
This is the Flight
I'll
Master
answer
right
that
here,
question a
but
lot
there's no.
Because I'm still alive. There's so
Oh,
much
there's a
things that
portal
can
to
change,
Stormwind from
but
here.
I gotta be conscious of
What
the
the
things
fuck?
that are changing. You understand?
Oh no,
There's a lot of
Mage
people
must
that
have
are
popped that
not
up.
conscious of all that.
Yeah.
So that it affects their dating abilities. So
Yeah. So if you ask me if there's someone for everyone, yes,
Why does
but it
this
doesn't mean
feel
that
like
it's
this
just
is
because
the
there's someone for
wrong
everyone that
dollar?
you're likely to find that person is for you.
No,
you said the same thing basically.
it won't let you zoom
Yeah,
out.
but I just said it.
Yeah,
But
yeah,
with
yeah.
less extra steps.
True.
I think
When
I'm
I
in the
was
wrong dollar.
17, for
I
7
might have
years,
to
I
log
wrote
off here
letters to
pretty
my
soon.
future husband. I would just write about how I can't wait to
No,
get
you're
Take a
not.
together.
break. I've been
I can't
on
wait to
for
We're
like
gonna
spend
get this
fucking.
shit
Christmases
done
together.
tonight.
Oh
I would list
wow,
out the activities I can't wait to do with him.
I'm in the wrong
I
dollar end,
actually
dude.
was planning on like writing a
What?
letter to I met him and then giving it to
How
him
am
like
I
on
in
our wedding
this
night.
dollar
Well,
end?
I'm so horny, guys. And
Holy
and
shit, this is
I
the wrong
actually
dollar end.
I actually ended up
What are
ripping
you
the journal
talking
up
about?
because
I'm in the
the
dollar
advice
end
of
from
the
Wrath of the
therapist,
Lich
they
King.
had told me that I am keeping him in these pages and preventing him from manifesting
As
in
in
real life.
Ronan's
And if I
still
want him
alive.
to come to me in real life, like I can't keep him in these
Did
pages.
you
And so I actually
like click on one of those time phase?
I wrote everything
Button.
down,
Because I'm
and
in the
then
wrong
it
dollar end,
all
dude.
came to pass. All of it.
I'm in the
all,
completely wrong dollar
all
end.
the things that I
This
wrote down
sync
that were my
thing is
dreams.
probably who's
Steve Harvey
clicked
said
on
it down.
sync. That's probably
The
gonna screw us up.
scripture said
I
you
clicked on it.
have
You click on
not.
it then. Click no, and then you sync it to
Have not.
you.
Did you
Because
write
I'm
it down?
in. I'm in.
Gotcha.
Did you?
I'm not in the
Sir,
right place.
oh, hell no.
Manifesting something you want is not a problem.
Like,
Also
the
understanding
people who
what
are
you
alive
want
here shouldn't
or
be.
what you
Like
actually is
Catgar is
best
not
for you,
here.
you may not know it. What I thought I wanted at 20 is not what I want at 30. You're going to discover things. So going off this blind idea of
4 minutes I
this
can
is
pour
what I
back.
want and this is what I'm going to get and this is
You,
necessarily
you
the
won't
right
see
thing,
me.
may not
I'm
be
in the
true.
different. I'm in the wrong.
Be
I'm
patient
in the
with
wrong
yourself.
time
You're
zone.
going to learn and discover things
No,
for yourself. But
you're
if
in the
you
right
just
one.
live off
Otherwise,
this
it would
rigid
tell me
idea
that
of
you're
what
in a
you think
different
is good
phase.
for you, you may not have enough experience in life to know what that is. How is an 18-year-old going to know what her life partner is supposed to be when she hasn't even fully discovered herself? How does that make any sense? So it just seems a little arrogant to me. Like I wrote
I'm
it down
literally
when I
in
was
Wrath
a
of the
high
Lich King
schooler,
right now,
and
dude.
that's maybe that worked for you, but for most people, there's a lot of self-development that has to happen before they know.
I need to
You want, baby?
If I knew where the dollar end portal was in Stormwind,
Online
I'd
dating
pour
is not bad.
Hearth
It can
back to
just be
Stormwind.
supplemental. It's like working out.
It's a
You
tool.
take
The
a
dollar
protein
end
shake
portal is in
afterwards, it's
Stormwind.
just a supplement. Is it necessary?
I know, but I
No,
don't
but you can add
know
it to
where.
your regimen. It's
But this is the
definitely
wrong. I'm in
considered.
the
There's
wrong.
nothing that stops you from doing
I know what
online
I'll do. I'll
dating
just go
and
back
trying
to
to meet people in
Stormwind.
person.
I'm in the
So
wrong
I hear
version
people
of
say, oh
dollar
my
end.
god, online dating this, all the just stop. You don't have
That's
to
the
do it
problem. Is I'm in the wrong version of dollar
All right.
end. That's
You don't.
exactly right.
As
And
soon
are
as
more people
you,
doing it
as
more
soon
than
as you
before?
portal
Yes,
to
good.
dollar end,
Everyone,
just
get
turn
on it,
around
enjoy
immediately
it.
and go out to the flight
It can
path,
be
and it
good
should
for
be
you.
right there.
But I think a lot of
I
people.
got a fly
here's the thing.
dollar in,
A lot of
and
people have
you can't. This is why they said you
bad to
can't port
average
dollar
day
in. I
lives,
didn't
and they
know
want to
why. I was
blame it
like,
on
there's a portal
everything
right
but
here.
themselves.
But that's why.
Oh, it's
That's
the
the wrong
world.
dollar in.
Men have changed. Women have changed. I wish I was born in a different
Don't
era.
trust China. China is
Online dating is
asshole.
bringing
Bro,
this
I'm
to
done, bro.
no, you're just not good at it.
I can't.
You
You're not good
died.
at it. There's certain people who
I
are
gotta go.
passionate
I
and
gotta go. I've been on
legendary
all
about
day.
dating
12
experiences,
hours.
but you don't
I
hear
need.
from them because
Come
they're too
on.
busy
I need to
being
D.
happy.
I need to
We're
D.
almost done.
And
We
miserable
are.
people tend to be loud.
We're almost done. Then we'll all be on the
But to
same
sit there and be
phase
like,
of this damn
oh my
quest.
God, it's hard.
You can do it.
And you want it to be easy. A
You'll be
lot of
here in
people
less
think
than
the
10
goal
minutes.
But
is
these
I
big,
think that's
these
the
big
goal
booty
of every
hoes.
relationship. Do the
Big
work,
booty
but accountable.
hoes.
That's what I'm
That's all.
saying.
Birthday.
That's what I'm saying. It's not even my birthday, and they falling out the sky because of fucking COVID, nigga.
Going on the sky?
Negro.
Where's big booty hoe rain? Big booty hoe rain.
You know, all it takes is to have these hoes not be able to go outside, and all of a sudden it's too much. Niggas been.
Give me booty.
I'm saying these hoes. I thought I was bad. I thought I was a savage until you realize what happens when they get thirsty. God damn, it's like it's like, bro.
All you gotta do is tell them you got a dungeon to do before you can do their dungeon.
Nah.
You know what I'm saying?
Nah, man, there's a priority on this DKP for the raid gear, dog.
Bro, I tell him it's
Talking about priority looting this bitch, nigga.
Look, girl, I'm working with a monster, and you're gonna like it.
I'm saying they got these enchantments nowadays, these rings.
They call it COVID, cause they need. Oh, she needs sucks my
in person. The
dick
online dating is
indeed.
argument. It works differently.
Say she got COVID.
So
Can't
What
be
Wonder how
James
many
cold-blooded though.
wonder how many 2020 COVID babies are gonna be born.
So many COVID babies. I already know. So many people with COVID babies.
So that's
Bro,
my thoughts.
but it's COVID-19, so it's legal.
Good on Jubilee. This is a great video.
Yeah, it was pretty good. Everybody was actually level.
Great cast, diverse opinions.
I'm finna COVID
Although
ball.
there's also gonna be a rash of fucking divorces too because of the COVID-19 marriages.
Yeah.
Like, damn, this bitch won't shut up.
My point to this
Fuck. Marry me.
they rag on you all the time.
Huh?
This is a
Oh
good
my
video.
God.
Anything else? No more crazy.
All right, I'm portaling to Dalaran.
I'm
I'm
flying
gonna
in.
stand right here waiting on you. What?
I'm flying in. I was in the wrong dollar in. I checked. There's two versions you can get into. So like the one I was in is from Wrath of the Lich King, and so you're in Wrath of the Lich King time.
Because I know 50% of you are not subscribed.
We said what?
I guess they left it there because that version has a bunch of Wrath of the Lich King things in there, specific things. Yeah, none of this is here. None of what's right here is in the version I was in. That's hilarious. There's two versions. Oh wow, this dollar is not even the same shape. Oh fuck. Oh wow, this dollar ain't got fucked up. Jesus. Who shot this thing? God damn. You see that right there? Yeah, this dollar ain't got shot. And this bumpkin asshole ain't other dollar in. This nigga that's chasing me around like a lost puppy.
I wouldn't say I've enjoyed. I have enjoyed them, but I've been puzzled by them. Been puzzled by the subject.
Yeah, there's two versions of dollar in.
People who have no idea what's going on. Let's sort
Don't
of
take,
crazy.
Don't take the portal to dollar in. You have to take the portal to Asheran.
Hopefully we get to keep these little Hearthstones. Because it's only a 20-minute cooldown.
Well, the reason they gave it to you is because of what just happened to me.
Right.
Because holy shit. That's not... Where are we going?
City Center, McCree.
Yeah, I got trade bags.
Okay, gentlemen. I have promised this video for an entire week. We are
I ain't saying shit
Wait a minute, I'm gonna need that tax.
We are
I don't know where
going
we're going, bro. Where are we going?
a blizzard.
Alright, look at your map and take the stairs directly in front of us. Cross the water. Come on, Metal.
Hold on, I'm twisting up. I was waiting for what's his name.
Back in the day, they used to make you get to your mouth when you hit water.
I know, right?
It's Gandalf.
Alright, wait here on these stairs, otherwise he won't be able to find us. He can just look on the map and see the dots.
Well, actually, it's not how it works.
But he's
because when you
twisting
guys
up,
start doing
so
black
he's
people
twisting
stuff,
up, so his vision's about to be blurry. He gonna see multiple dots. He gonna see the rainbow.
I'm just saying.
Oh, did I
man.
tell y'all about the racist ass Skittles that I bought in Colorado?
Were they chocolate?
No, dude. They were shit. I'd have to go out to my camper. I'll tell you about them tomorrow.
All yellow
'cause
Skittles?
I'll actually bring them in.
Were they all yellow Skittles for Chinese New
No,
Year?
they took the rainbow out and it was only white. They were all white Skittles for reals.
Wow, that's so Texas. But I don't know what that means. That we're eating white people, or white's the superior flavor, or is it the mystery? Is it the mystery Skittles release again?
It was for Gay Pride Week's what it was.
Why would they be white though?
Because they took out the rainbow. I don't know.
Every other day you're eating the rainbow, so this time they get to eat you. No longer will they be oppressed in your belly. I mean, I guess that makes sense, because gay people really don't want to be in your belly. They want you in theirs.
Yep.
Goddamn queers.
If you insist.
Oh shit. Oh shit. I want to say like one big part
All right,
of
I'm back.
it is like Activision or whatever. But one
Where's
big
the entrance to this damn dungeon?
Alright,
where'd
come
y'all
across the
Negroes
water.
go?
Get over here.
You guys aren't showing up on my map.
the internet wasn't around, it's like everybody hates
Yeah, we
every
are.
game.
Because I can see you back
Everybody
there.
hates every company now.
The entrance isn't up
So
here.
there's a
So
point
we know
where you
that
need
for
to
a fact.
realize that as well. 2010ish. Yeah, I think that's about right.
Well, this whole building is called the seat of the triumvirate.
Yeah, but we gotta find the entrance.
That was weird.
Right.
The decline of
Which is
Blizzard
where we need
is
to
not
be.
a story
Right.
about a successful business that is now failing, but rather a business
I found
that
it.
continuously fails
No, I
its
didn't.
fans. Blizzard was one of my favorite game developers
Oh,
of
yeah, I
all
did.
time. My love for this company started when I was like 5
Who are you
years
talking
old,
to?
and I've given them
Yeah, I
more
found
than
it.
a decade's worth of support.
I can't talk to people. What are you
Blizzard,
talking to? What's going on here?
Nintendo, Bungie.
What did you guys do that I couldn't do?
All right, ready?
Talk to black
We're
people.
going this way.
Exactly.
I don't know how the hell we're getting over to it. But
Exactly same.
if you look at your map,
Makes me feel old, quite like reminiscing on the first time
you
I
should
ever
see
played a real computer
you should
game.
see it on the like
Sitting
west,
there with Pajama
slightly
Sam,
west of
Freddy
us, or
Face,
actually directly
Math
west of us.
Blaster, Dad
Directly
versus
west of us. What am I looking for?
Oh,
Yeah.
you said
The
That blue swirl.
the blue question mark or the swirl?
The swirl. If you
The
highlight
Dungeon
it,
World
it
Quest?
says, yeah, it says
Dude, there's a way
Lura
faster
is
way to
in
get
it.
over there. I'm going back to the fucking beacon and
How?
teleporting over there.
Oh,
You
to
take
that
the-
other beacon.
Yeah, to the other beacon near there.
Shadow Guard incursion.
StarCraft, it was like, I'm
You can,
Harry
yeah,
Potter
that's what,
grabbing
yeah.
the wand that was destined for me. I have so many vivid memories of
You
playing a
take
single
my
player
money.
campaign, custom
So
games,
why did they add the World
loving
Quest dungeons not to the
stories,
Dungeon Finder?
voice acting.
Because it's no longer current. I guarantee it was in the Dungeon Finder when it was current.
Okay, when it was current.
But it's no longer current.
But
so
that
it's
also
removed.
kills old content.
And hopefully I get to
No,
make a video
the whole
about
point
the
of that is
story
to prevent botting.
Storytelling was
Ah,
out
that
of
makes
this world.
sense.
But what
The
really
bots
blew
will
me
join
away
those
were the
groups and
cinematics.
make it really
That
bad.
intro to Brood War.
Yeah.
I love
The cinematics back then, you guys need to understand, like it's like it's so long ago. It's
So
hard to
that's like a big part of what the bots do.
The cinematics.
They go back and do old content to fuck with
They
people.
were the same quality. They were better than the BFA cinematics because Blizzard was like so far
The
ahead of
formidable
everybody else.
creatures
And I think
here
as time
are
has
prey worthy of
time has
enmity.
passed, other
Yet
companies
the
have
Shadow
caught up
Guard
to
seeks
Blizzard.
to empower those
But back
paired
then,
with the Void.
there was like Blizzard
Stop the
cinematics,
Ethereals and release
and then
these
nobody,
beasts back
and
into
then
the
nobody,
wilds.
and then maybe other.
I ain't got time for that right now.
Like they were just so far above and beyond everybody else.
I remember these guys from fucking Chat Rap back in the day. It wasn't like Prince Nazim or something who fucking was in control.
Yeah.
StarCraft was
I.
so awesome.
He said,
beyond
he
what
said like the
Blizzard
weirdest shit,
created
like I
themselves.
witnessed
And
most
the
beautiful
map
things.
allowed for
What
unique
the fuck,
custom
bro?
games that
What are you
anyone
on
could
about?
play.
I never did custom.
Around this time, my
I don't see how we get to
somehow
that
got
place
our
though.
hands on a copy of
Diablo.
and holy
Damn,
hell,
nigga.
scares me.
How do we get in?
So bloody and graphic. Later, I realized in therapy
Um,
just
I
how
don't know, but I
terrified
pulled
I
hella
was by
mobs.
the Butcher. I can still hear his voice now.
Fresh meat.
Addicting, satisfying.
I've never got a
Diablo
chance
was
to
a
play that,
terrifying introduction to RPGs.
I wish I did.
Years later, Chapow,
Too bad.
Reign of Chaos, showed off
This
the
was my
power
game
of
right here.
Blizzard's battle
Yep,
drone.
that's
This was
it.
Frozen Throne comes out
Yeah.
and it's like, okay, what have I
This is
done
it.
to deserve this blessing?
Yep.
Where the
RTS with
that Skeeves
heroes
guy
that
at?
I would go over to my dad's house and I can.
I got
Look!
accosted. I got accosted.
$2,000 computer.
I got accosted.
We're gonna have to go back and get him because he's not gonna be able to find. Dude, don't go in.
It worked.
I mean, I do know how to get there, but as I was going there, I made a left turn at Albuquerque, and these niggas jumped me, and then I kept having to make more left turns, and then all of a sudden I kept getting jumped.
For what World of Warcraft
Here
will
we're at.
become.
Let's get this done so I can get to bed. Let me see, did anything good come
I'm
out?
stuck-
Also, somebody
stuck
just
in a
waved some
loading
booty at
screen.
me, so
Oh, you went in. I didn't know it.
Earth and
Yeah,
fire,
it
heed my
when
call.
I like dismounted from you,
Much like RuneScape, WoW
your
became
mount.
a
Here, I'm coming out.
culture phenomenon.
When I dismounted it, like did the
South Park episode where Blizzard
I
and
watched
Comedy
this with my
Central
dad
collaborated
whenever
to
it
make
came out.
fun of the game. There was so much to love
jump
about
and
Blizzard
put me right in there.
and their community, their identity. You know,
Let's
just
go back
the
and
solving
rescue
spirit
him
behind everything.
before he dies.
I'm not gonna die here.
Like, do you guys remember back whenever?
Yeah, but do you know how to get to where we're at?
Brought this up at a video once.
Man, he just
Because
wants
you're
to-
like
Do you guys ever
Oh, I don't know what the fuck you're doing with
visit
that
with
side.
I had to make a left turn, and I kept trying to dodge mobs, and it kept turning into more left turns.
everybody would be
And then
You
I
know how many
was
left turns that Bugs Bunny took at Albuquerque? They were the wrong way.
dude, the game just hit 9 million subs.
yeah, that's what I'm saying.
And then like
I don't
10
think
million
I don't think this is
it was just like such a good
fucking Kansas anymore. You know what I'm saying?
It was like everybody had that
Yeah,
I was there
you need to come back this way.
about the game and they were there. It was just it's something you don't even think about anymore. But I remember having conversations about that whenever we brought it up and it was like fucking we're down to we're down to 2
We're not in
million guys.
Kansas anymore.
We're down to 1 million.
All right, now I
guys.
can now I can walk back to you guys. Hopefully not get
Now,
accosted
even though
by
this video is
Don't
gonna be
walk.
more
bad
of an
actors.
Get in your damn mount.
But they're gonna attack me either way.
But you're faster on a
But
mount.
I'm faster on a mount.
people who are a part of it and the incredible experiences they
Give
gave
me
me
excuses, give me
that I
results.
bought. And that's not to say they haven't done any good over the
I
last
didn't buy it,
decade.
my mom did.
Overwatch was awesome.
Yeah.
WoW Classic, an incredible trip down memory lane.
Sure was.
Look, I'm not saying Blizzard
Come on,
as a whole
bruh.
is a reprehensible
Come on,
anti-gamer
bruh.
movement led by Anita Sarkeesian, whose sole purpose is to destroy all your favorite franchises and usher in the age of the Burning Legion. It's
Yeah,
not that
something
extreme,
like that.
alright? Truth be told, I don't have much good to say about current Blizzard, and that's where I want to focus. On where
Nigga,
they
why you
went
make me
wrong,
walk into
how
that?
They destroyed their own reputation and image in my
What?
eyes, in the eyes of an old-time fan.
Yeah, I think I'll probably be agreeing with pretty much all
Lego.
of this, dude. Like, you guys know I got the Warcraft 3 box. I've got even the Warcraft 1 box. I've got all the old boxes in my old room. And it's kind of crazy for me to think about.
Hunted down and
I
destroyed.
think that the problem
That's
is
a,
that
I sounded racially motivated.
the games aren't innovative anymore in the same way that they were. So like
All this stuff is
Overwatch, I think
110. Be
kind of an
careful.
exception. I think that Overwatch is
Yeah, I should still be a
genuinely
120 though.
really good game. But other than that, it feels like they haven't really taken any big chances and done anything unique and different with the game, like game development in general. And I think that's kind of why they were doing so well. Overwatch was good. Overwatch's TF2 was good. I thought it was a good game, right? I mean, Overwatch is TF2 in the same way that WoW was EverQuest. Oh shit!
Be careful, it's this shit's garbage.
Shit, there he is.
When Blizzard tasted
Mr.
the cursed
Moneybags.
waters of Activision and merged with them in 2008,
Yep.
it wasn't a highly controversial move.
It was.
COD 4 had just released 8 months earlier.
I don't have a
Guitar Hero
target.
was the hottest fad since the Wii, and they hadn't milked any of those franchises to death.
I say we just get on our mounts and drive to the boss.
Rubbing company we know
Whatever gets
today.
picked up gets
Or
picked
maybe
up.
they were,
Fuck
they
it.
were just really good at hiding it. But none
I
of
remember whenever
Blowing
the merger
gas.
happened, there were a lot of people that were concerned. And I
Wait, is
remember,
that the
like,
guy
as
we're
soon
supposed
as
to be
the
killing?
Storm out came out,
Yeah, it is.
That's whenever people started talking about it.
Come on, I just pulled the mob. Or you just pulled the mob? Who just pulled the mob? It was you just pulled the mob.
The questioning began.
us had the
This has got dick for damage, so it's DPS.
They make great games.
Blizzard's identity, their culture, and their games.
You did this to our people knowingly?
This is one of the guys we're supposed to kill.
I don't know if we're supposed to let him just creep with that blackness.
It doesn't do any damage to me, so I'm not bothering to move.
They sound just like the
Blizzard
police.
had a serious problem. StarCraft 2
Kill the mobs before they connect. They're gonna do damage on the fucking thing. Oh, here we go. We're gonna get wiped. We're gonna get wiped.
It had been 12 years
We're gonna get
since
wiped,
Brood
please.
Wars. Fans could not wait.
Why did Darkness leave?
Was coming out in 3 weeks,
Didn't we?
baby.
I'm right here.
However,
It's not detecting on the same area as me, and I have aggro.
Flame Wars.
You need to defeat that fucking psychic. Yeah, you need to defeat the psychic.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. What the fuck?
You have to press F2 once you get stuck in like the plane of existence.
Yeah.
How do we change this toxic part of our community? One executive asked. Weight loss programs and general hygiene classes. Another blurted out. I've got it. People
You have to
won't
press
talk
what,
as
F2?
much shit on the internet.
Well, it's F12 for me. Remember that extra action button I was talking about?
Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah.
Prove that
Yeah.
wrong.
I
How
pressed
the
that.
fuck did these guys ever think that was true?
Wow, I started him over you.
Oh, did they fucking heal him?
from saying
No, it
StarCraft 2
despawned him and
sucks.
restarted him.
Like, yeah, it's the dumbest fucking thing ever. Yeah, so they force people to use their real names. This is like a goal that they were gonna do. They were gonna make people use their real names on the forums and like force real ID.
Everyone who uses our forums to display their real name. Take that, trolls.
Yep.
Oh yes, that's
God
a
damn.
fantastic idea.
God
Really
damn.
Why are you so smart?
America.
Okay, but
I
how do we
love
change
America.
this toxic part of our community without spitting in their face?
Yeah.
This decision, of course.
Oh, somebody's about to get dark dimensioned. Somebody's about to get dark dimensioned. Darkness got dark dimensioned.
Over 11,000
Hold that.
replies.
Don't die.
Look, I'm not saying let the trolls roam free in the forests of Buckland, but why wouldn't you just get moderators and or create stricter guidelines for using the forums?
Imagine
He
moderating.
spoke his void energy on something, but I don't get it.
Imagine
And my button for it's not working. It's weird.
to make the platform.
You gotta break some part of the illusion too while you're in there.
People curtail bad behavior. Imagine having standards that you hold people to, and if people don't meet those standards, the accounts are actioned. Imagine.
Everyone to reveal personal information would not only discourage people from posting, but also
That makes
punish
no
people
sense.
who did nothing.
Oh wow, I got something
Ultimately,
kind of
this new
cool.
change would have created
Oh,
more
it's
problems
trash
than it would
though.
solve.
Way
So,
started and
Blizzard
bounds,
swag.
whatever. Maybe it looks cool. Let's see what
But
it
there's
looks like.
actually a part of it there. One of the reasons why they scrapped it is, if I remember right, I could be
That
misremembering
looks
the story.
horrible. It's inappropriate for her though.
But
Follow
one of
me.
the executives
That's
of
kinda
Blizzard
inappropriate.
had their personal information leaked, and like somebody called in
Just
like
like
a
this
bomb
thing
threat
on
to his daughter's
On
school.
her crotch. Anyway,
It was like
let's go.
some kind of like really bad thing, and then after that, yeah, he got doxxed, and it was.
Yeah. Yeah.
I
It's
don't
like
remember
not.
what it was specifically.
That thing
But
doesn't look good at
I
all.
think that they didn't even realize, like
The
Blizzard
Shadow
didn't
Guard
even
is building up
realize
Oh, you looked at it?
how bad it was.
Yeah.
Because they didn't know what would happen. Because like it was like 2010, so like that kind of stuff wasn't really common then. So it was all
It
kind
looked
of uncharted
cheesy.
territory, and they just didn't know what was going on. And that's fucked up, man.
Just
Well,
give the word,
exactly.
heroes,
But the people
and
did
we
that,
can begin.
and it's not a good thing they did that, but like it certainly fucking showed them that it was a big
Oh, talk
fucking
to the host.
mistake
Somebody
to
talk
do
to
this,
the host.
because it gives people this amount of power, and having that power is not good.
The fact that Real ID was even considered as a possibility, let
Figure
alone
out their
planned to
motives.
be implemented
And
across
It's
the
just
board,
shadow
is
pull the
really
wall.
just
What
such
the
a
fuck?
bizarre, out of
It was a weird decision.
We ain't got time for all that.
Yeah,
We're
I
just
don't
gonna
know
run
why
it
they did
straight
this.
through
I
here.
work in a charity. If they see I am a gamer, it could affect my employment prospects. Gamers have been oppressed
Well, we're going
since
straight to the boss
2010,
because fuck
baby.
all this shit.
Back then, it was still kind of a. It was still kind of. It wasn't super
Hold on, I can't even mount up.
normal to be a gamer. I know
Should've
that
not
might
allowing
sound
me to
weird,
mount up.
right? But like
You should be
back
here
then,
somewhere.
like being a gamer
Oh, I had to talk
was
to that
still
guy?
kind of like assumedly like,
The
okay,
fuck?
you're lazy and you don't do anything.
What is this Voltavar?
Frowned
But
What I have
upon,
to
yeah.
talk to him?
seem to be only temporary.
There's something here.
Right.
If we only knew what was in store for us
What is this?
down the line.
What is this? What is this to here? What is this marker? What are you guys doing?
League of Legends.
Blizzard has a long list of battles in the courtroom.
Yeah,
None
or
more
no, it's
famous
Dota.
than
Dota.
Valve Corporation, the
We will not
Activision
be
Blizzard.
pushed out.
This,
Yeah.
of course, was over the
Bring
legal
in
rights to
more
Defense
forces
of
from
the
the
Ancients,
whole
I don't know how the
the
fuck
most
they even
popular
licensed
custom
this.
game for Warcraft 3. And it was a battle for the ages.
Yep.
Two of the biggest and most successful PC developers duking it out. Who will come out on top? From what I understand,
Oh my
Valve
God.
worked with Dota developer IceFrog.
Sorry
who was
about
later
that.
Why did you not
hired
stay
by
with
them,
us?
and they wanted to trademark Dota
Got a little bit
as
distracted.
their
I'm not gonna lie about that one.
Blizzard, of course, didn't want that.
I don't want it.
But Valve had
Sleep
already
deprivation
filed a trademark.
and
It's complicated,
the
but
value
for
of
whatever reason,
I
Blizzard
teams
and Valve
myself.
settled out of court with
That's why he was
Valve
like, oh yeah, we'll do a bunch more. I was like, I got this in me and that is it.
yeah, cause I'm. Phew,
would be able to
you have
I
no
guess.
idea. You have no idea how hard it is for me to focus on y'all niggas right
in
now.
a mutual agreement. But with hindsight, we see
I'm
just
not even gonna
how
make. I don't even know. I don't know what we're doing. We're gonna get there, and I believe in the
No,
future.
they fucked themselves in the ass. Like the thing is that if Blizzard.
I guess we gotta kill a certain amount
of
for the boss sponge or something. Because he's supposed to be right here.
I never even thought of this before.
Oh, could you come back a little bit?
But like, imagine if Blizzard had been the ones
So I
that
have to keep healing
spearheaded
myself to
MOBA
not
gaming,
die. And I have to catch up to you. Let me just kill
that
these
would have been
guys.
fucking ridiculous. And I would have played MOBAs. It probably would have changed like my gaming habits even too. Would have been bad? No. What do you mean? It's not possible. I don't know. Like yeah. Well, yeah, like way later on, and like.
Thank you.
HOTS wasn't about if HOTS was a really good game, nobody would have played it because people are already too invested in the other games. I don't know, man. MOBAs suck them? Yeah, I feel like, honestly, if Blizzard had been the ones that spearheaded MOBAs, like, maybe that would have been bad, right? But, like, assuming the same thing
Alright,
would
now
happen,
what?
like,
Because we killed a bunch of them. Oh, open that portal maybe? Kill the people at that portal, yeah.
Massive esports juggernaut that it is today.
No,
But
this
you
one,
have to
over
wonder,
here.
how could Blizzard just let the magic lamp slip through their hands?
Yeah, I don't fucking know.
Many fans lost faith in Blizzard's ability to retain the rights and provide the games they wanted.
I'm here, bro. I got this.
Not a good time.
Everything's under control. A void tear has appeared at the temple foundation. I think that's what we were looking for. Like, what's his name said?
Oh, come on, man.
Oh, why'd you pull this? You gotta kill the other thing.
Shit, dude.
Hey?
Shit.
Didn't pull shit. That was a fucking pat that came up.
There we go.
World of Warcraft has been
Me, like, why weren't you doing it?
for years, with a large, diverse, dedicated community. Throughout the Burning Legion and Wrath of the Lich King expansions, the game only grew in size. Cataclysm was a bit rocky, but it wasn't until May 2012 that Mists of Pandaria released, and a large portion of fans voiced their discontent. This was really the turning point for World of Warcraft and what turned many people off of that game. Blizzard reported that 14% of users had canceled their subscriptions, a loss of 13
Looking for a
million
big
players
shadow. Here it is.
after a brand new expansion that's supposed to build the game up. Shortly after this, Blizzard stopped publicizing their subscription numbers, as showing a steady decline might further exacerbate the decline.
Yeah, exactly.
There were many controversial changes to WoW over the years.
The thing is, like, they just made such a big mistake by, like...
Oh shit, did I walk into this alone?
Finder and Dungeon Finder
Thought Confucius was with me.
And I think that's one of the
He is.
also, like, the fact that Mists of Pandaria, the theme for the game just wasn't really something that resonated with players at all. And I think that obviously it was fine in retrospect, but like you compare it to Burning Crusade, which was Illidan, everybody
I think
liked Illidan
that's the
from
boss here
Warcraft
too.
3.
Yeah.
Wrath of the Lich King, I mean, come on. Like, Deathwing was like really only, it was like tangentially mentioned in like a few quests, and there was a book that was written about him, but that's about it. There wasn't really a whole lot of other stuff going on with Deathwing. So Cataclysm kind of came out, or not Cataclysm, sorry, but like Mists of Pandaria, that was literally an April Fool's joke and a hidden mission inside of Warcraft 3.
An extra boss right here.
It was completely out of left field. Like, Cataclysm was kind of out of left field, but like Warcraft, Mists of Pandaria was way, it was like, what the
fuck is going on
like,
here?
nobody expected that at all. So,
Are you being sucked in too? What the fuck?
Again, appealing to China? I don't know. But, overall, like, I do think that was a big reason why people didn't like it, was the theme. For me personally, that was the worst part about Mists of Pandaria. And then obviously having like all the different raid difficulties.
Some weird shit. I think like sucked around.
You guys know how I feel about that.
It's Mega Maid, sir. She's gone from suck to blow.
An expedited way of finding players for raids and instances. Initially, you had to rally up a group of friends or other players and all commit hours.
Still being sucked around and he's dead. Dude, fuck off.
And that was a lot of fun. It created
Alright, I'm gonna cast. Oh, that's not the right one. Where is it? There we go. Blessing of Freedom. Get that shit the fuck off me.
Skeeb. Gotta quit going AFK, bro.
Bro, AFK my ass, nigga, I'm here.
The main city.
Yeah, run out of that zone, man.
Oh shit, yeah, it keeps moving it backwards, you know, if the guy dies.
In some ways, I'm willing to give Blizzard the benefit of the
That
doubt
shit's
for
annoying.
WoW's
I thought it would go away when he was dead.
Yeah, so did I. It did not.
That long is gonna have some speed
Shit was aggravating.
No, it's a problem is they
So where, do we have a location on the next hit here? Scopium?
There's a dude named
Cypress.
Cypress.
Only
Yeah,
running
right
around.
here.
on this guy. You have to kill all those. The thing that's behind him, there was a bunch of those.
And whenever they
Okay.
did that, they alienated the people that did like the game, and you have like this weird middle ground right now where they're catering to people and they're trying to make the game appealing to
I'm
people.
disoriented. I have nothing. I have nothing.
Same.
That's the problem with
Stun.
Fuck. I need to put my fucking AoE heal. Oh, I need pain suppression. Anything.
to appeal to people that did not like
Fuck.
WoW
What's
before.
standing the boy?
Fuck me.
That's why they made way
Fuck is up with all this damn
easier
CC?
dungeons.
I don't know. I'm surrounded by all
Oh
of it,
fuck,
and
I'm
I'm getting
dying.
fucked up by
I'm gonna
it.
die.
And like all of this stuff
I have no response. I have no responses.
because really, I mean, Burning
Ugh.
Crusade saw much more
Just
growth
fucking
than Wrath of the Lich King, and obviously
chain
it's part
CC.
of the nature of the game being newer then. But also,
But
like,
oh
stuff's
wow.
flatlined in Wrath too. Like,
Yeah, there's none of the stuff beats you but the CC.
towards the end of ICC, and it's not a surprise. It took forever, but no, I think it was a massive mistake. It really was.
Thank you. Moving the obstacles.
Sorry, we got credit for it anyway.
Yep.
At least they finally came out with
Yes,
WoW
this
classes.
will be nice.
Things seem to be coexisting.
You'll find their viceroy near the entrance to the temple, repeatedly trying to break in. Eliminating him will give us an opportunity to get in ourselves.
Remember the launch of Diablo 3.
Oh, we gotta kill another dude. We're not supposed to wait here for his cinematic.
Game launches of all time.
No, we can move on. Fuck that. Listen to this dude.
But don't like none of the next quest state won't fucking proc or whatever.
Like, I got into Diablo
Yeah, well,
3 pretty early on. Like, it
the
took
quest
me,
is
like, maybe
is
an
to
hour
kill the
to
girl at
the
the end.
that I played
They're gonna
until
talk
the sun
regardless.
came up, and then, like,
This is
after
a
that,
story quest. This is a story quest, also a
Error
dungeon.
37.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
it's gonna
remember
talk.
Error 37 was the top trending
But we don't
thing
care about
on
all that.
all of Twitter the night that Diablo 3 got
Yeah,
released.
yeah.
It was such a
You'll get me
massive
killed.
fucking pop. Diablo
So that's a
3,
big
I played
pull.
the game, the
That is a
problem with
healthy
Diablo
pull.
3 is that
I
there
have
was no
res.
testing for any of the acts beyond
Hey, just res him.
I don't
I
have
can-
res.
There also was no testing for Inferno.
What do you mean I res?
Discipline Priest doesn't
the
have
fact
res.
is, like, people got through the core
It has
game
mass
in, like, a
resurrection, but
week,
you're in combat.
and after that they played Inferno that was
Yeah, but you
not
can take.
balanced at all. And
Yeah, but I couldn't res before either.
balance it because they're like, we
But
just
don't cast anything.
doubled the values for
No, it's if you're in combat, I'm in combat. That's how they're doing it.
I was saying, don't cast anything. You'll aggro.
Oh yeah, I needed to heal myself from walking up. There's like some shit around that was dealing damage anyway. So I need to fucking.
And then on top of that, you had the auction house, which I don't think the auction
Voice
house is that
blade.
big
Where are these voice tentacles
personally.
coming from? What the
But
fuck? None of the boss
you
shit
had
going
like
on.
these acts, like
Get out of
1,
there.
2, 3, 4. These acts. So if you guys remember, I don't know if you do, but back whenever the Diablo 3 beta was out, you could only do Act 1. So Act 1, even in Inferno mode, was pretty good.
I should be able to res
very
them out.
well coded. There were no big bugs, or
These guys
Act 2, most of the bugs with the bugs were bugs, but with the wasps. But in Act 1, everything was relatively clean.
They can
up
target.
until
Oh, you
skeleton
didn't res
game.
them? What the
You would get the skeleton
Nah,
Oh yeah,
he's
he's
too
still dead.
busy
You
looting
never
his
did
shit.
the butcher. But after the butcher
This
was
greedy
done,
motherfucker too busy looting.
So yeah, as soon as
You're like,
you
yeah,
got into Act
so
2,
bad, like,
you have like these
I got on
monsters
my
that
bike
are
and I was like,
exactly
okay, he can
and
jump
they
in, and
just
I'm like, he's
one-shot
still a
you.
body bag. What?
Yeah,
It was the wasp.
No, the wasp. So
I think I'll ride my own ride. You get me killed.
and they would shoot
Yeah, well,
these
I'm trying to get this done as fast as possible. See, you probably should, because I'm gonna run ahead and grab everything, and then you
Just
guys
grab the
wait.
whole zone, dude.
Yeah.
That's what I'm doing.
I
And
don't
that's what I'm
know.
saying.
Why is
Do
Joker
that.
being such a?
Well, he was in the passenger seat, so they were
Yeah, and they always beat on me from the passenger seat.
They say that
Fucking
you
stupid.
always beat your meat in the passenger seat. Whoa. Wow.
Yeah.
I'm doing better pulls
Great.
in darkness.
I pulled aggro on everything. I don't understand. Fucking
What?
stupid.
Stay
Cause
up
healing.
top.
Cause healing.
What? Stay up top. All you had to do was stay still. You didn't have to move.
No, I was getting beat on.
No,
No.
you really
Actually
weren't
pulling
supposed to
grips,
drop. You weren't
just
supposed to
running
drop at
around.
all. You weren't supposed to
I'm in
drop
the
down at
pool.
all. You're supposed to stay on the cliff at the top. I knew what he was doing, but you still went down.
I'm gonna pull the whole room, and then once they got
He's
me,
pulling the whole zone.
you can come down and fight, or you can just wait for me to kill it all. Either way, it's
This
fine.
ain't it, Chief, and never looked back. The
Why am I getting
always
sucked
on
backwards?
Oh, good.
features were heavily
Hey, get out of here,
criticized,
tentacles.
totally unnecessary for
Like, these
people
things do
wanting
0
to
damage.
single player.
Actual 0. Like, I don't even have to think about healing. Like, look, I can't do anything, but they don't damage me.
The art direction
I never thought
Get out of
being
here, you
always
tentacles.
online
Kids
was
are
a big
annoying.
deal, and the only reason it was a problem is because
Kill
the
these
online
tentacles over here
servers
too.
were dog shit. Like, I didn't really care about always online because I thought it was to prevent hackers. I didn't care about that. But the servers were just terrible. And that's why you would die all the time. Like, you'd rubber band, you'd get out of something, you'd rubber band
Is
back.
he summoning more? Oh, you're summoning more tentacles. Okay, you gotta go, buddy.
Criticized it didn't feel hellish. Gameplay story was awful. Excessive
I can only
amounts of useless
stand that annoyingness for so long.
1% of that shit being actually usable.
What the hell?
Everything was a bust. It just didn't
I'm
feel like
glad they took that idea and they put it in WoW.
Oh, come on, bud. You know what? Fuck you. I'm not dealing with this.
Diablo 3 was the subject of numerous complaints by fair trade organizations across the world. In France alone, a consumer group reported that there were 1,500 complaints in 4 days. The organization, wow, forgive me, Choisier, asked Blizzard to, and this is my translation, tell us when the fuck the game is going to be playable.
Oh yeah.
Be straight
Yeah,
up.
you cast
Okay?
these
Yeah,
nuts,
you
baby.
fucking
Get the fuck
homie.
out of here.
Blizzard responded by
know.
saying, there's a sticker on the box that says internet connection required.
Bitch.
The Fair Trade Commission alleged
I
that
got
Blizzard
trash.
violated consumer rights laws in South Korea. Hundreds of gamers from there demanded refunds, which Blizzard refused to grant until a month
Yay,
later.
we're at the last
Germany,
Baja.
the Federation
Yes.
of Consumer Organizations,
Dude, be running in the room,
allowed
ready to go.
Blizzard
Way
to
early.
lack of transparency
Like, bruh, just wait.
You're making a Metallicat move right there, dog.
I'm like, why do you have aggro? Shouldn't even be in the room.
A feature Blizzard
Once the
implemented
door
to make
is open,
everyone's gaming
clear the way
experience
to
much
Ruin.
better,
We'll
right?
be right behind you.
If the gameplay wasn't shallow enough, this fucking atrocity
The
of a
way is
feature
open.
made it
This
so
one's not
players could
necessarily
literally put in real money
the
to
raid
buy
for
the
fun.
best
We're
gear.
trying to get the fuck up out of here.
I sold a sword on there for $150.
So there's gold in these?
Actually a pole arm. I will
How the
never
fuck
forget
do acid blobs have gold? I am
where I
confused.
was, like, I went inside, like, the first level of the butcher's area, and it was, like, the first mob in there. I killed it, and it drops this fucking
She's
iPhone
in here.
63.
Damn, whatever is in here is dark as
I
hell.
moved that shit, and I sold it on that auction house for $150, and I celebrated.
Make sure you
so
stay
that
far
other
back
boys out
so
there
you don't
could
get
have
wrecked.
stress. I said, boys, we're rich now. We ain't gotta worry about no motherfucking money.
Oh, that's the boss.
Like, dude,
I'll
that
kill
was
the trash
so
so you can get some
fucking
hits on
good,
the boss.
And
That's
I
inspired.
really think they should do, like, the real money auction house was a mistake, but I think having the auction house in Diablo 3 was a good idea. I liked having the auction house more than not having one in Reaper of Souls. It actually made the game kind of boring for me.
This undercut the entire point of playing Diablo 3. The quest
Yeah, you
for
just buy
gear
things.
comes from playing the game, killing monsters,
Such
doing
anguish.
quests. That's what makes it
I have
fulfilling.
never
Not by
sensed
entering your
anything
credit
like
card
it
information.
before.
You just
It
buy
was
what
one of
you
the
want.
earlier and more egregious forms of microtransactions. As Blizzard
cases I know of have occurred
it took them 2 years to realize how damaging the auction house
fascinating
was, and would
implications.
shut it down completely in March of
Such amusing
2014.
scandal.
At this point, we all
This
started
entity
to worry
must
and
die.
wonder, how could Blizzard continue to get into legal trouble? How could this company with a stainless track record bungle it so badly with Diablo 3? How could they betray us?
We didn't live up to the high standards that we really set for ourselves.
Yeah, I've heard that before. Oh, Mysterious!
As WoW
Damn, I forgot
continued
all
to
about
lose
that.
subscribers, fans took it upon themselves to recreate the WoW game they wanted. Many private servers popped up offering different iterations of WoW that were no longer playable. Do you think when Burning Legion came out that it was the best? Here's your server. Wrath of the Lich King? Here's your server. Vanilla? Here's your server.
Yeah,
Nostalgia.
Mysterious was fucking huge.
It wasn't legal, but it showed a surprising demand.
Look at all those fucking people, dude. Holy shit, that's a lot of guys. So yeah, I mean, like, I never played Nostalrius, but I was very, very close to playing it. A lot of my friends played it. I just never went in there myself. I kind of wish that I had. In retrospect, I kind of wish that I had. But yeah, it was the first time, no lag. Well, I mean, like, listen. Blizzard, they've got the best servers, man. They got the best service.
Cycling the portal energy.
For
The
that
nines
classic
weakness will
vanilla
become your strength.
experience. At its height, Nostalrius had 800,000 registered accounts. Naturally, having that many people flock to a service that you don't operate is bad for business, and in this case, copyright infringement. The solution? Shut it down, boys.
I don't think Blizzard was in the wrong for shutting down Nostalrius. I mean, they had to
What the
shut
fuck?
it down for a
Cut.
million reasons.
Oh,
They did
cutscene.
infringe on the copyright. And it's reasonable to
You're right
think
there. I
that
swear to
people
God.
who played on Nostalrius would be less likely to pay for your game. Like, I mean, there's anybody that actually thinks Blizzard is assholes for shutting down Nostalrius
That backfired.
is a fucking idiot. But at the same
Got
time,
hit with the
it's
obliterate.
that, yeah, I think people just wanted to play Classic. That's really what it was. Copyright protection? Yeah, I don't know, man.
I mean,
They should
I'm
do better.
reporting Valyria for
No,
blackface.
it's not about that, man. Like, it's about people.
Like,
I
that was
feel like
blackface. I know we all saw what I just saw.
copyright laws, I feel like they're kind of intrusive and unfair. But I think that at the point where you're promoting a product and you're providing a product that takes away sales of the people who originally have the IP of it, then yeah, I think that's not good. That's bad, and that's reasonable to want to get rid of it.
They pulled out their warhammer.
You asked me to teach you to use the void as a weapon.
And
Now that
Nostalrius
weapon
was shut down.
is you.
But that only seemed to further.
So we're done here, right?
Now we just go back and put that crest in.
Yep, so I'm gonna hearth back then. Fuck this noise.
No, not it. Don't. Oh yeah.
We can't go back to the Vindicar? I thought that was what we were supposed to do.
Yeah. I'm hearthing back to Dollar, and then I'm gonna take that portal.
Blizzard to consider a vanilla version of WoW. It received over 280,000 signatures. They couldn't deny the fact
They still don't have the exits on the
a lot of people didn't like
I think we have to do.
and they wanted the old version. And
It's crazy, like now, like
The
we're getting
Vindicar
to the
McCree.
point where like these are things that have happened that I remember. You know, that I was like there for. I was making videos about this shit. I think that's one of the coolest parts about this is like you go back and see my videos and like me complaining about it, etc. You know, Classic Andes get so mad. Yeah.
Blizzard was upset because they felt fans weren't appreciating or understanding the work they were putting in.
Remember that one bug that really pissed you off that we fixed like 2 years ago? No,
Racism.
it's still there in the past.
While it was within their rights to terminate the server, for 3.5 years, no alternative was offered by Blizzard. And this was made all the more worse.
Yeah, they
when
never
J.
could have
Allen
put
Brack,
looking
the
for
new
group in the game
CEO,
or whatever.
answered this question.
Here we go.
Have you ever
Not only did we
about
not need it,
servers
but
for
we didn't need
previous
it.
expansions as they were then?
Like, this content was not hard.
And by the way, you don't want to that.
They
to do
lacked
that
the ability to
either.
even
You
do
think you do,
damage.
but you
That's
don't.
rough.
Here's a lesson in
Was this
healthy
2
business
content
practices.
patches ago or
Don't tell
1?
your consumers what they don't want. Show them why they want what you're working on. Better yet, listen to what your fans are asking for and meet that demand. There's no point in showing this kind of contempt towards your audience unless your goal is to purposely damage your own reputation and goodwill. And
I think that like what J. Allen Brack said is like true for a lot of people. To be fair, like I think it's true. There's a lot of people that played Classic for a while, and I remember whenever Classic came out, like a month after that, the face.
Oh no!
They said that like, oh, Classic made me appreciate BFA a lot more. You know, now I
Oh,
appreciate Reach
that
way
actually
more. So I think he was right
did not
for
work
a
out
lot of
for
people.
son of a bitch.
It's just that he wasn't right for everybody, and there was still a huge audience of people who did like it, who did like Classic, right? And I think that like
Get out of here.
what I think this video like one
I got so many
go a step
whistles.
further and say you don't necessarily need to look and see, and I've said this before, right? You need to look and see what the people ask for, and not necessarily give them what they ask for, but derive
That's
from
it.
what they ask for
Now,
what they need and give them that instead.
somewhere
So
we
I
pick
think
up.
what people wanted with Classic WoW, like yes, obviously they love the original game, but many of the people asking for Classic WoW really wanted
The crest of the triumvirate, or seat of the triumvirate
Classic
shadows.
WoW is the way that they express that.
What does the speaker seeks?
then J. Allen Brack started talking shit about Classic WoW, how their
This guy off.
expansions were
For the speaker seeks.
Remember when you had to
One
like
day I was up
spam
on the
cities and say need a tank, need a tank, need a tank during the Burning Crusade days? You don't remember that because now you just push a button that says go to the dungeon.
And now you don't remember the dungeons.
You would be a fool to want the older, obsolete, inferior version of WoW. Don't fucking patronize me. With the shutdown, the Nostalrius team went to Blizzard's HQ and gave an 80-page essay on the development of the server. It looked and sounded like Blizzard was going to work with some of the Nostalrius fans to create
I'll have to research it tomorrow.
would have been awesome.
Yeah, we have to we just have to complete the whole Argosian quest section, basically. Like,
Wait, what are you trying to figure out now?
we have to get the third part of the. We have to get the third part of the triumvirate bullshit.
Oh, once you're done with that, you should get the achievement. Should be complete for that.
And how WoW was
I think it already is actually.
But they were the ones
Oh no, that is the third piece. You're right. You're right.
So now you just have to get.
I don't think that it was entirely.
Yeah, so it should be reputation. You're right.
Yeah,
I gotta get the dollar in. I gotta go to the storm win.
I got all my reputation quests are in Argosian Reach.
Blizzard, it made sense.
Yeah,
I picked up the Speaker Speaks from.
But I just think that it closed fridge. Stop. Just stop, guys. Anyway, so yeah.
From
it
somebody.
makes sense that they wouldn't want to do classic WoW in a lot of ways.
But I gotta take
for it. It's just that at the end of the day, I think that
can't
a
take
lot
that
more
one
people
off.
Seeks. I'm
like
sorry.
classic WoW than didn't. That's really what it comes down to.
I still can't believe that dollar in Portal was a trap. That's so
I don't know,
bogus.
man. Close fridge. Can we time out?
Oh, the one that falls straight in.
Yeah,
No, there's a dollar in Portal that fucking takes you to
I don't know,
the
man.
Wrath of Lich King content.
I see what Blizzard was trying to
They
get
were
at with
not.
classic WoW.
You can't
and,
actually
like, what their
get
goal
anywhere
was with
via
it,
that.
But at the same time, I'm
Or
not really.
you can't get anywhere new.
I'm not convinced.
I think it's because that particular dollar end was.
Damn, I'm
so
13% towards Void Elf and 23% towards Lightforge Draining.
It was entirely because of pride.
Very nice.
Want to invest the time into
Very
something and
nice.
then be stuck holding on to something.
Drainy.
And spending money on it. Like, kind of
Draenei,
being
you
alive
racist
if it
prick.
wasn't gonna make them money.
They draining the whole economy.
You talk about my people that way.
I'm a drainy too, bro.
Between the Legion and Annihilation.
You're not Draenei, you're a racist.
Exciting event that showcases and promotes all their major franchises.
What are you talking about?
Celebrities make
How can you
appearances,
tell?
famous bands close out the show.
That Draenei are racist? Because it's obvious.
Yeah,
No, no.
Hit the
What you were talking about the
Oh, go to that. You didn't see the link I put down for the quest tracker? Go to wowhead.com and then mouse over allied races and then go to unlock tracker. Then type in your character's name and select the right server.
Oh.
And it'll tell you.
Is it in general?
Yeah, I'm just gonna link you the general tracker. I'm just gonna go to the tracker so you can. Well, to put it there now.
What I did was I just read it. I just hit C and looked.
So we knew we want to use mobile devices as the platform for a new Diablo game. Because nothing brings a family together like slaying demons.
You want
to
explain yourself? Well, over the rainbow.
I'll be right back.
To this day.
Holy fuck, that took a whole 2 hours? Jesus.
Dude, I still haven't watched that whole
I guess it took an hour to do the run.
I literally can't watch it.
I can't
feel like
watch
it,
I'd
but I
rather
guess it
watch
was.
Scott's Tots on repeat for
It took us
fucking
about an hour to
100
get
days
there.
than watch the announcement of Diablo Immortal. Like, I don't want to fucking see it, man. It's just, it's so sad.
All right. So what are we looking
It's like
for?
they shouldn't, like, it was just
As far as like
so
the
fucking bad.
reputation?
Azeroth must not fall.
And through a series of hilarious questions in the faces of the developers,
what happened again?
the situation
Like,
started to
I'm
get
looking at Army of the Light. Is that what I'm looking for?
Alright, no. You want to open up your
Character, yeah.
No, you want to open up the achievement window, which is what
I
button is
can't
that?
imagine the
Y.
embarrassment of having
And then under
a
the
crowd of
achievement
people
window,
at your
you want
own
to take a look
convenience
at.
turn against you. But
I don't.
What time are you actually gonna be on tomorrow,
I felt
Joker?
bad for the guys. I really did
Oh fuck,
because
we did
like
that
they
in
weren't
heroic mode.
really. I mean, they weren't going out of their way. They weren't doing anything bad.
Rip.
I mean, I think that probably like they don't even make the decisions
I don't know. What
on
time you guys want to
like
get on?
anything like that. So it just doesn't make
It's
any,
about you, man.
any sense to hate on them. But at the same time,
Well, I
it's
don't
sort of,
have
He
anything
had
to
to
do
tell
tomorrow,
me. Look,
so.
look. It's like this.
fuck, man,
Darkness
I
had to tell
didn't
me to
see
go to
it.
sleep
Okay,
because
dude. Let me
he had
go
to get the
down
read
to
on when you would be getting
All
up.
right, here we go.
Right, right. Whenever you guys want to get on, I'll make sure I'm on. I don't have anything to do tomorrow.
All right. So 8 hours from 2 hours from now. So 10 hours from now.
remember about
Alright, so that would be noon.
It'd be
charcoal
2 o'clock.
Noon my time.
of the PR
Yeah,
department.
noon for you, 2 o'clock for me. It's about the normal time anyway.
Yep.
Me on the other hand, let me take a look and see if I can turn this quest in.
Blizzard
Wait,
said
where's the
he was
turn-in for
surprised
this
by the
bitch?
negative response. Now, either they're lying or they
Yeah,
are
where's
once
the turn-in
again
for
You
this
never
quest?
did finish telling me what I was looking
genuinely
for.
out of touch with their community.
Under achievements.
Under achievements, you want to be looking for you are now prepared, which should be under. Is that under
And at the same time,
character?
they lying for sure though. Well, no.
I'm gonna do a search.
I don't think that they understood.
You
Like I don't know why they wouldn't understand this, but they don't.
You are now prepared. Yes.
I think
So
a
look
lot
up
of
you are now
developers
prepared.
use
Mine
it,
is done.
and a lot of
So
companies
I'm
are
guessing
like
yours
this.
is probably done too.
They're so insulated from their audience and their actual fans that they don't even directly communicate with them. So the only
And
things
then
that
I
they
put a
ever get
link
from their
in
fans are like angry messages.
WoW.
Yeah.
They don't see the
I put a
positive
link
stuff.
in
They don't see the
general
good stuff. They only
that
see, like,
tells
an angry
you
person who's,
what
like,
you
tweeting
need
at
in
them
order
on
to
their
unlock
personal
your
account
allied
telling them that they
races.
suck. So they're insulated from the actual community. They're separated from the community by these community managers and like these other red tape fucking things that they have going on at Blizzard to make sure devs don't say anything bad. Then on top of that, you have Blizzard probably saying, yeah, obviously we weren't going to say that we knew it was bad, you know? I don't know, man. Because Blizzard's owned by Activision, I don't think that's really what the secret is, man. I'm not sure. Next expansion's gonna hopefully be good. Yeah, I've been saying that for a few years.
I want the
now,
Lightborn
probably about 10.
Jedi. Where the fuck are you at? Here you
I
are.
don't know, man. Numbers don't
And
add
so
up. Classic's more popular than retail. Just because
to
there are more
unlock
people
that,
that are
we
raiding
have to
Classic
have.
versus raiding in retail WoW doesn't mean that Classic's more popular because Classic only has one end game. So like anybody who's a maximal player is going to be doing BWL versus most people that are playing retail WoW don't even raid. So it's not an accurate comparison. Start a video game company. I don't really think that's it, but like that's a big problem. Is like the developers they don't have like that community engagement that they used to. And that's a big issue, right? Retail it's not about that, right? I mean, it doesn't really matter which game's more popular. Just play whatever you want.
To get to this part, you have to have Exalted with Army of the Light, and you are now prepared. So we did the you are now prepared one. That's done. So now for all the other races, all we have to do is do Army of the Light. And I think the you are now prepared should work cross accounts. So it should also work on the
Your fan base is
Horde
mostly
side
a
too.
PC
So
gamer demographic.
now all you have to
That
do
was
is
the problem. People who
get
buy
Exalted
tickets
with the
to
people you need.
BlizzCon. If
So
you
for
wanna make
me,
a phone game,
I
make a
just
phone
need to
game.
get
But
Exalted
don't expect
with
your fans
go
to
on
give a shit
reputation.
or not bombard you with questions like,
Is there any plans to make this playable on PC, or is this strictly mobile?
That's one thing I was curious about.
Blizzard's ideals
Lightboards,
and principles were
Drawn
shaped in favor of tapping into the mobile
Drain
gaming
whatever they
market.
are.
If you didn't think they were selling
I'm
out
at
at the auction house,
23.4%
you sure
complete
did now.
to Exalted,
have phones? Yeah, you guys all have
which is the Army of the
Me.
Light.
Army of the Light, yeah. So I'm
In
1,000.
10 years, Blizzard will never live that down. That's the funniest thing about this is like they will never live that.
I'm
shit
1,000
down
into
of the one day that they had that happen.
honored.
I feel bad for them in a way, but
1,610 into
at the
honored.
same time, I kind of
which means I
it's
need
what
to
the game
go
did.
all the way
It was
through
done
Honored
so,
and then
so
all the way
bad.
through
I thought it was
Revered.
awful. Like, I felt bad for
I
those
think
who
Revered is
honestly
after Honored.
like. I don't. The thing is, like,
And
Yeah,
then
I
one
think a lot of people, if they had
1,160. Is that what you
announced
said?
Diablo 4 at the same time,
Yeah, that's what I'm
and
into
then they
right
announced
now.
Diablo
Yeah, that's
Immortal
what I meant.
with Diablo 4,
Yeah, as well.
everybody would have been super happy,
It's
and they
20.
would have
It's
been
12,000
excited to play
total
Diablo
to
Immortal
get to
and
Revered.
Diablo 4. But the reason why they were
No.
mad about this
Yeah,
is
Honored,
the
then
bait and
Revered,
switch.
and then
They were
Exalted.
mad
Alright.
because they
Yep.
thought they were getting Diablo 4
Alright, I'm
and
about to
got
log.
Diablo Immortal instead.
We'll be back on tomorrow. You know what it is. SRSDF, Ultra Greed Media, Metallic Cat 206. Save money. Coins, coins.